Because previously, on the CoS of Strahd, you guys, man, ran afoul of those nasty lads, all those explosions, that silly Arcanoloth, and you're like, man, this ain't great. But you continued to explore. You tried to hunt him down. Moog did his snaky best to hunt down Nepheron from his hiding place. And unfortunately, the rest of his party was much more interested in looking at a model of Castle Ravenloft, and Nepheron did get away. But you guys did discover the dead body of an individual to be one of those druids or like one of their tribesmen from Yester Hill. Unsure as to what happened. Well, not unsure as to what happened to him. He was obviously killed by someone. It looked like blades. You'd think maybe it could have potentially been Escher from investigating. But the when you went into the other hallway and looked over the model of Castle Ravenloft, you discovered quite a bit of information about Castle Ravenloft, as this is a one-to-one model of the entirety of it. Learned about some secret passages that I hope you wrote down, and also saw inside of the model was a book in the crypt. But in order to gain access to it, one would have to break the model open. So, doing what you had to do, you broke open the model, the destroying it in the process, making any sort of further checks to find any more information out about the castle impossible. But thankfully, you got pretty much all of it anyway. Inside of the book, or inside of the model, was the book The Tome of Strahd, a journal of sorts, mostly written in shorthand and code, something that is inscrutable and indecipherable to anyone but the writer themselves. However, there were some journal entries inside, one of which caught your interest, which was a correct characterization of one Strahd von Zarvich and the reality of what had happened to his brother Sergei and his beloved Tatiana. You learned that, indeed, amidst the veil of lies and truth that he told you in his well practiced story, he murdered his brother Sergei. He feared the sun and Sergei's blade, which you unfortunately gave to him. You also learned that he may have been inadvertently responsible in some way for Tatiana's death, as she fell from the high areas of Castle Ravenloft to her doom below in the roiling mists. With all this information learned, Rowan, a bit taken aback, had to find new resolve for himself that he may not have found yet, as he's beginning to question the nature of himself, the nature of the things he had tried to grow closer to, and what all that means. But you continue to explore, and eventually you found what appeared to be several little barracks, a few hidden rooms, and a little pit with three more little buddies floating on out of it. Another round of flame skulls. Unfortunately, the more defenses of this temple rain down upon you, doing quite a bit of damage. You defeated them and realized that in order to deal with them, you would need to use holy water, which you thankfully had a good supply of, and you were able to go ahead and get rid of them. After that, you decided to hunker down, take a short rest, and met up a little bit, get ready to go. Head further down the hall, where you found a room that was very off-putting. Doubled back, went down into the hole, looked at the various amber statues, felt some presences reaching out to you, dark and evil things trying to get your attention, and heard some voices on the other side. That was previous to the short rest, my bad. But when you returned to it, you no longer heard those voices down there. As after your short rest, they apparently had left, it would seem. But you ended up going into that other room. You found a man hiding in there, an individual by the name of Vilnius, a very trustworthy name. Immediately found him to be sus as heck and decided, you know what, we're going to question this guy. Tried to lay hands on him. He got a bit upset. There was a bit of a shoving match, and he eventually turned invisible. His quasit covered his escape, and eventually you guys let his quasit go as he fled the area, discovering that he maybe had taken something from inside of that room, some sort of circular object that was lying inside of a hidden compartment. You went a little further down, encountered an amber golem that sprang to life to attack you, and one Nepharon, the Arcanolith, whom you had fought previously, had just joined the fray, striking you all from behind as you are fighting this amber golem, perhaps hoping to get rid of you all so that he can have this temple truly to himself. And I believe that's everything.
Is it still Nephron's turn?
After the lightning finishes crackling through the air, you all look back to see Nepharon there. And Ella, you are next in the initiative. And actually, let's throw on some battle music here.
Battle music. Is he on the board? You said I look back and can see him, or is he not in my line of sight? Oh, he's okay.
Oh,
sorry. He's
he's
halvesies.
pretty.
It's so dark.
Yeah, he's got some cover.
He's definitely got some cover. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay. So I see a bolt of lightning go through my homies.
Indeed.
And it hit all four of them, right? Like all their health.
Mm-hmm.
Touch me. Okay.
It did 56 points of damage to me. Ouch.
Yeah. That's not gonna do. I have to protect those boys and girls. So I'm going to cunning action disengage from homeboy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There you are, little bitch. And I'm going to draw my bow on him.
Here you are, you little shit.
Fucker.
1 second.
Shoot him through the fucking heart.
Aiming. I'm aiming.
I have to find that later. 18 to hit. Let's see. You watch as he conjures an arcane shield in front of him, blocking the shot.
Oh, how I wish I had a counter spell right now.
I point at him. As in, you're going down, boy. I have anything? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm just readying another shot for next time. I'm done.
Alright. Moog, with Roan on deck.
15, 20, 25, 30. So he can make it here. Normal movement speed. I have a line of sight of him on my screen, but I don't know if I would have like a spell line of sight.
Sorry, what route did you take? Alright, let me just see. Alright, okay, you're good. If you can see him, you can target him.
Okay. Roll a dex save. 16.
16, alright. He has my shock resistance, so he will have advantage. He succeeds.
Damn it.
So that's 16 points of damage he'll take. It makes a 20-foot cube difficult terrain, correct?
Yeah. Doing it like kind of centered. I can't really see over here, but like whatever path he is taking, or whatever path I can see him taking, I'm putting like the most amount of that cube in front of him.
That
Yep, let's roll with that.
It kind of catches him in the center of it with the doorway.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. And anything else?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna go back into Snake. And that'll do it. I'm just pulling Snake out.
All right. You're quite large, but thankfully the dog is incorporeal, so you're just kind of in its space.
Facing through it.
Yeah. So if Clausewitz ends its turn there, it's gonna take some. Clausewitz will take damage because it's inside of a creature currently.
Oh no.
Rowan.
He has points at Mig. Let's get by the door. He comes up here just to make sure that the thing can't get through. Then he will go 5, 10, 15, and then take 2. He'll just take. Actually, hold on. Yeah, he'll take 2 shots at the rat boy.
Yeah.
Not at
Normal
sharpshooter.
shots?
Yeah, normal
Mhm.
shots. Since he popped up a shield.
That hits.
First
That
one,
misses.
Second misses. Pop that. Hit him with 10, and then he has Clausewitz with 50 fucking feet of movement come all the way up here. And just be a defensive boy.
Good defensive boy.
Good boy.
Yeah. Natari, you're up.
Oh,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
So Nat is able to squeeze past Moog, right?
Yeah, you should be able to walk through me.
Right?
So,
Yeah, because
there's
that
a left side too.
Yeah, she's like, side up.
You can step over Moog Snake. It's okay. He doesn't mind.
She pushes him. And then she's gonna have to go like that in order to see him. She can barely see him, but she can. And then she's going to firebolt him. Maybe if the button will actually push. There we go. I think it went twice. So
Just
take
whatever
whichever
the
one
first
is
one is.
higher. Whatever the higher one is. Just kidding. I know it's whatever the first one is.
Just waiting for. There it goes. 16 will miss.
Do you want to mark? Very good.
Goes off the
Okay.
arcane barrier.
Of course, the second one was great. And there. Oops. Does everybody look pretty hurt?
Minus me.
Minus okay. I think she's gonna hold right now. Because Moog's in snake form. Yeah.
You still got your sword up too.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to decide if I wanted to pop a heal or not. But yeah, and then her sword's gonna
Your sword would have actually clattered down to the ground as you.
That's right, because I've
moved
gone
away
too
from
far
it.
from it. as I moved away from it, could I have moved it with me?
Sure. I'll let you
Okay.
do that.
So, like, I would have theoretically moved it over. I can't see it now to click on it, but just around the other side. Homeboy, yeah. So it would have
what's
been,
that?
like, right
5,
there.
10, 15, 20, 25. It needs to be here to not dissipate from you.
Okay. Can it hit it as it's going along?
Sure.
Okay. It's like a drive-by.
Yeah.
I gave it a name, too. I named it Moon Dancer. Well, it's supposed to be Dancer. I didn't put the R on there.
Take that swing.
It's coming, like 3 years later.
19 will hit,
Okay, on there.
doing 8 damage.
Okay. And that is us for right now.
All right. Stella's turn. She looks back, sees the golem, looks forward, sees the Arcana laugh. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then she'll turn around and she'll put her hands on the snake and say, "All right, go get him, boy."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And, roll a d20 for me, Mo.
Yes. Yes.
I am so happy right now.
All right, no wild magic.
Fantastic.
Go get him,
She just
boy.
kind of goes up against the wall to let the very fast snake go soon. All right, the golem. He's going to take 2 swings at Mig. 21 and 27 for a total of 31 bludgeoning damage.
Ouchies.
As Construct v Construct in the background, you just see this large golem come around. Boom! One fist to Mig, kind of breaking parts of the armor, and then another one cracks it in the head, and you see it dented in as it's still standing, but taking some wall-ups there.
Claptrap, no!
Not claptrap.
Nepheron looks at the room there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That looks like a good place for an
boy.
explosion.
I disagree.
Let's do 4th level fireball, shall we?
Oh boy.
No. Pass. Hard pass.
All right. So it's a total of. Oh, it does those dice separately. Interesting. Okay, so 30 then. Dex saves, please, including Clausewitz.
Oof.
Do you have to, Rowan, since you're behind the wall?
I mean, fireball kind of goes everywhere. I would say he has advantage, though, but he already passed, so...
Yeah.
So,
I'll take it.
those who failed take 30 points of fire. Those who succeeded take 15.
Was Mig in the
no.
blast?
Mig was not.
Okay.
And unfortunately, there goes haste as Stella goes down.
Oh.
So that actually hits you with lethargy. So,
Oh boy.
and Ella, you take 30 damage.
30?
Oh wait, you would take 15 because of your evasion. No, it's 6 plus the 24. It broke out the damage weird.
Okay.
Because it's a
Just add
higher
3.
level cast. Yeah. All right. Well, shit. There goes haste. Still goes down.
And Mo can't move next turn.
Yeah, unfortunately. And Neferon grins and goes 10, 20,
What a
25,
fucking
30.
asshole.
Ella.
Oh no, this bitch didn't. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Sleep, Stella.
5, 10.
You got her right, Natari?
40.
Yeah.
Atari's coughing up blood.
Starting with her 3 hit points.
Let me, hold on, I gotta make sure. I know I write these down if I'm shifted. It matters,
And just
because
so
I
you
need it.
know, this is difficult terrain.
Actually. Okay. Alright. The fucker. Alright, so I get there. I'll be there. Can I still see him?
Fuck him up,
No, I'm
Bella.
half. Okay, I want to be here.
Breaker, fuck him up. Real
You're
hard,
so far away,
please.
it's so staticky. But I understand and mentally what you want from me. Breaker,
Just-
breaker.
Breaker.
Breaker. Shoot the damn bow. Oh, you know what? I wanted to rizz him up, but I rolled first, so I will rizz him up for after. The 17 hit?
He cast shield again.
Alright, I'm gonna rizz this boy.
Alright, it's a deception check, correct? Against your Rizzling?
Yeah!
Oh, well. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not doing too hot, guys. Wouldn't have mattered
None
if
of
I did
us
it first
are.
anyway.
Well, moving on from that turn, Moog, unfortunately, the lethargy, actually, let me double check haste, because spell ends in the target is incapacitated and has a, yeah, sorry. That sucks.
Can Moog Snake help up Stella? Or no?
No, unfortunately, you're
Oof.
incapacitated for the round.
Damn.
You look helplessly as the haste caster is on the ground, slightly singed, a little bit of a smile on her face.
Moog is
Because it was
seething.
fire, you know.
Moog
Yeah.
Snake is seething.
Rowan, you feel that the lick of the fire come in through the room and spark over you.
5, 10, 15. He peeks around the corner and sees, uh-oh, Stella's down. He has Blauswitz. Well, 20. He can't see the rat guy. So he will take... he'll just take 2 shots at the giant then.
Alright.
With sharpshooter. We'll try that.
You got it. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
That one won't. So 23.
Nice, 23 damage. You fire into it and you watch as one of the arms it's a serious crack in it and just sort of starts to break apart. It's like barely staying together.
So he will come 5, 10, 15 into here. The rest of his movement, and he will have Clausewitz. 10, 20, 25. And he dragged Stella inside the church area.
Alright. You move him and I'll move her with. Wherever you'd like to move him. Because he's a large creature, I'm going to say you can just take her along with no impediment to his movement.
Cool. So he's got 25 feet of movement left then. So 10, 25. And he'll just drop her like right here on the steps beside him.
Okay.
Keep her out of the way.
And it's her.
Well, Natari's gonna move over so she can see Stella because she can't see her from there. She's gonna activate her Twilight Sanctuary because she's
Alright.
getting really tired of this shit.
30 feet, correct?
Yep. And then she is going to just deciding between two things. Oh. She's going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Is your Channel Divinity an action?
I believe so. Yeah, I can't do that then, can I? Oh, I thought I could do impulse. Yeah, it's an action. Okay. Then I will do, as a bonus action, do Mass Healing Word.
Alright.
That should get everybody that I can see.
60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Ella's in range. Snick.
The snake.
Everyone but the construct can be healed. Well, and I guess technically Clausewitz can't either because he's undead.
Really? Just 8? That's sad.
You gotta love when the dice just screw you.
You know, it gets...
Oh, I meant to do it at a different level, but that's okay. It's 8 points, so that's better than 0. And then she will roll her 10 points. And she's going to have her sword attack.
Slash.
Niet.
Niet.
Oh well. Hold strong.
Alright.
And
It flares off of it. Tink, tink.
mhm. All right, that's all for me.
Alright. Stella's turn. Half her movement is to stand up. She goes, fuck me. And she is going to... use an ability called Arcane Vigor. A spell that lets her spend 2 of her hit dice to heal herself. So, what is it? Her hit dice are... So it'll be 2d6 plus 4. Okay, that's 10 more health for her.
Don't break the aura.
Yep, and she is going to move a little bit back, but stay in the aura. And it's 1d6 plus 7, correct?
Yep.
Ooh, 13, nice.
Nice.
She's ready for round 2. All right. Golem on Golem Crime. Here we go. 2 slams at Mig. Yep. All right. I believe that scatters Mig.
Yep, makes down.
He did what he needed to do.
As the pieces of Mig go rattling down the hallway, Moog, you feel the metal bits just kind of clamber into the back of your body as this thing continues to stand right there.
Good.
Nephron's turn.
Better not run away.
Oh, you know me. He's going to flick his hand at you, Ella.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you
You motherfucker.
to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. Come on. Yeah.
He banishes you.
That's alright.
You guys see down the hallway, Ella just disappears.
Breaker, where'd you go?
She's in the Walmart parking lot. No.
Oh.
I went to the US of A.
I'm leaving you on the map so you can have a visual of the general area,
Thanks.
but you are banished.
So that's 10 rounds.
Or until he loses concentration.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Well, which means he
You
has
are
to stay within
banished.
60 feet of the spot, or no?
No.
Okay.
60 feet is just the range to cast it. You find yourself in a very strange, dark place, Ella. It is as quiet as a grave, almost the same feeling as when you awoke in a coffin not too long ago.
Oh God, you're at the DMV.
I am freaking out more because I don't know what's happening with my friends. For purposes, can I just like move forward so I can see down the hallway for these guys?
You want me here?
There. I just
Oh,
wanted to be
yeah,
able to see them. All right.
Yeah, sure.
I'm floating in a black space. Yeah.
Welcome to the void.
The ghost of Christmas Carol visits you.
Mug feels the ability to move again, and he's gonna scramble pretty far. He's I don't know, probably is gonna have to dash at this point. It won't even matter.
It's a speed on the snake.
30.
Okay. And if any of your body ends in the aura, you'll be able to get the temp.
I think he's about here. And what do I roll for the temp again?
1d6 plus 7.
Nice. All right, that's Smoke Snake's turn.
Rowan.
He moves here. And he can see the giant from here. And he knows there's fireballs outside, so he's not going to go out there. So you take 2 cracks at the giant with sharpshooter.
The sharpshooter. You got it. That'll miss.
A bubble.
And that'll miss. 2 wide shots.
And then he goes, Criminy. 10, 15, 20. He ends here so he can get the orb buff.
All right. Nitari.
She's gonna have her sword's gonna attack before they move. So there's probably gonna miss again. Yep. That puppy's gonna move down because she's gonna move down a little bit here. Keeps Stella, or that keeps Stella in a little bit there, but this will go down. She's just gonna have it come down towards her. Okay.
As it moves away, you see the golem swings at it and just like clacks the end of the blade that kind of spins around in the air as it flies magically towards you.
It's like, woo! She can't see him from where she is. So she's going to shoot a firebolt. She. Yeah, she's gonna cast a firebolt at the golem.
That definitely hits. 3 damage.
Big damage.
Well-
And then she'll bonus action healing word herself.
You shoot off its pinky.
Oh, sweet. Then it can't, when it drinks its tea, it can't put its pinky up. So that's good.
Is no longer a proper gentleman.
No longer a proper gentleman.
All right. Stella's turn. She's pretty. Oh, I need to. I'll just roll this for her last spell. She
Does
casts.
Classwitz benefit from the temp HP?
He is a creature. Yes, he would.
Okay.
Same would go for Meg as well if he were still around. Still is going to shit. She's. You need to do something. She's gonna go fine. Gonna run out to here. And she is going to ready an action if she sees this jabroni to light him up with a chromatic orb.
Nice.
Please.
Alright. Golem's turn. The golem, on its turn, sees no threats in the room it's assigned to defend and begins to walk back to its post.
Fantastic.
Love that.
Exits the initiative.
It's alright. Just smiles a little bit as it goes away. She's like, oh, thank goodness.
When Meg stood in
Blessed
exactly the doorway, I was like, all right, well, sorry, Meg. You'll discover this feature a little late. All right, Nephron's turn. Ella reappears.
Wait, what?
Yep. Yes, she suddenly, after disappearing, she suddenly reappears going, ah!
How did she reappear?
I have been falling for 18 years.
Falling for 3 days.
Ella, it's your turn. How did she reappear indeed? And why?
At Ellen?
Hope it means he fucking died. He's out of the initiative.
Okay, so Ella takes a second, 2 or 5, to control her mental state. And once she gets grounded again, she's going to run up to the hallway and scream down it and be like, is everyone okay? I was in Crazyland. Wait, where's the Guardian?
He stopped once we left that room, so maybe we shouldn't go back in that room again. Just saying.
What?
Where's the other dude?
I don't know where he went. I don't know what happened. But I'm back. Back and I'm ready to go. Ella wants to stealth and ready an attack over here by this door if Nephron comes back.
Okay. Are you gonna ready your dagger to stab if he gets within melee of you, or are you gonna ready your bow to shoot him?
With my dagger.
Stab him.
No, I want to fucking stab him. Yeah. Okay.
No, I want to cut his throat.
Yeah.
Right there. There you go.
Okay.
So if your stealth beats his passive, you would be hidden from him there if he walked into the door. Okay. Moke with Roan on deck.
All right.
Remember, your Earth is difficult terrain.
So
It's 10 feet of movement for each
5,
square.
10, 15, 25. You'd be right there. With like a variable left over 5, but can't really apply it if he's going through difficult terrain right now. Yeah, he's just big mad. He can't really do anything from here, so he's gonna dash. Oh,
So it would be 10 to get you there, 20 to get you there, 30 to get you to the end of your.
All right, so he dashed, and this is as far as he gets, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep, this is what he's doing. He's gonna do it. Can I get a perception check, sniff check for him?
Yeah. Give me a sniffer, a little sniffer.
God damn it! Get these fucking shit rolls out of the way, I guess.
He's here somewhere.
He definitely smells.
Oh my god.
somewhere. That'll be his turn.
Rowan with Natari on deck.
He see nothing. Clausewitz goes right to the wall.
As you do.
Where'd he go?
Stella shrugs.
Rowan dashes. More movement. 5, 10, 15. I don't see him down there. 20, 25, 30.
But the
35.
boss music's still playing.
Yes. And Rowan comes up here and sees the giant standing there. And he goes...
As you look in the doorway, its head turns to you.
Does it move? Does it... Oh, no. Rowan pump. What does he pump? Do I have bonus actions? Can Rowan close the door?
You could, yeah, if you'd like to spend your... If you want to burn your bonus action to close the door in combat, I'll let you do it.
I mean, I can't do anything else, so... Boop!
As you're closing the door, the head slowly turns away from you and faces forward.
Oh boy. And he's just like, come here, boy. And he pets Clausewitz. He's done.
Alright,
That's all he can do.
Natari's gonna come down like here. No, over on the side. And she's like, where'd the fucker go? And she's going to take, what was that? Oh. I was in the other screen like, oh my god, we were just rolled or something like that.
Yeah, 20, you're no.
I'm like, oh my god. She is going to she's just going to hold her action with a firebolt if he pops back into vision.
Alrighty.
And her sword's going to come down with her. It'll be right at the door. Wait.
Alright. This Stella's turn. She's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to do the same thing. Hold an action. Alright, I need to check something here. Can he see? Ella, your turn.
Okay. I'd like to come out here. Can boop right past you over
Yes.
past right there.
Yes. Climb over the tail.
And
Remember, these are 10s each.
come out this far. As far as I can get. Can I listen for him since he's invisible?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. You, as you're kind of like running into the room, you hear the lightest footsteps heading towards the west.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so I can't like see him then.
He's still invisible, but you have a direction.
Damn invisibility.
He has to concentrate on that. That's why he dropped.
Uh-huh.
Could I make a attack in that direction of his footstep?
Yeah, you can make an attack at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the benefits of cover as well.
Fuck.
Yeah, you fire wildly into the Ember Temple. The arrow just clatters. Oh wait, no, you're a little force arrow, so it just kind of disappears.
Okay. I just look back and I let Moog Snake know that he's gone this way. I heard his footsteps go this way. Go get him.
Alright. Snake.
Alrighty. He's gonna dash. So, how many feet do I need to get out of this square?
After you get out, you're out. So once you go 5, you can move your full outside of this.
So I need 10 feet to get myself out of this?
Yeah. Yeah, so once part of you's out, I'm going to count you as out if you're
Right.
no longer impeded.
So that's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I have 10 feet of blind sight. Do I see him?
No,
Can I make a smell check?
you can. You get a strong scent from this doorway.
Okay. That'll be his turn.
He
Rowan.
taking the same path he took last time.
Creature of
Is he-
habit.
Oh yeah, fine.
He also knows this temple way better than you guys, at least parts
True.
of it.
True. 30, 35. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Rowan will dash again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 35. Come around here. Clausewitz will follow. 10, 20. Does he get affected by rough terrain with being a ghost?
Not the puppy. Because
Okay.
he can just go through walls and shit, so He's not affected by difficult terrain.
30, 40, 50. I think I can't see there, so I don't know what that is.
Yep. It runs. Clausewitz gets over there. It is next to Ella currently.
Cool. Where's he? And Rowan just goes, "Where's he going?" What?
I point towards the door.
Well, he can't see you.
He's same direction as last time. Did you? I don't know if you were there. He's heading towards the door.
I watched
Directly across from us.
where Moog went last time because I was still upstairs.
Heading towards Strahd's house. How about that? The hallway.
I see.
Hey Ella, can you make a wisdom save for me?
Sir, it is not my turn.
You said the thing.
Shit!
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else wrong?
No, I'm done.
Natari.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. And this is all,
Difficult terrain, yep.
yeah.
And remember, with 10 hit points, it's just whatever's the highest amount, so.
Well, and then she's gonna do Steps of the Night so she can fly, so she can just go over that.
Nice. For this.
25, 30, so, do I want to dash? And then she's gonna hold her action in because that's a bonus action movement. And then can you just have my sword follow me because I can't reach it from where I forgot to move it as I was moving. Thank you. Yeah, and she'll just hold a fireball if he pops his head out.
A firebolt? You got it?
Yep, firebolt. Yep.
Alright. Stella's turn. She's gonna go 10, 20, 25 to here. And she's going to, again, try and see if she can spy this guy. Alright. Mo, you hear a voice from around the corner go, "Run as fast as you can, or slither, I suppose." You hear the voice heading this direction.
Moog Snake screams at it. Like you see his artwork. That's the face he makes at the door. With a horrible hissing screech coming out of his mouth. Moog uses Leer.
Not Lear.
What?
Ella, it's your turn.
Oh boy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Bonus action 5, 10. Actually, 9, 10. I'll use my action to dash. So I can bonus action insight again.
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20. And then I want to perception that again.
You run around the corner and give me an Arcana check as well.
15.
You don't hear his footsteps at all. His voice echoing, cut off. He's gone out of this room. He went somewhere else. You feel a faint, glimmer of magic in the air.
Good old Misty Step.
I'm thinking Misty Step, or there's something in this room that he
Or
knows
Blink.
about.
Yeah.
By the range of Misty Step, well, actually, let me double check. I don't want to misspeak here. Misty Step functions, and you would know this because with a 15 Arcana, it's 30 feet to a place you can see.
With
So
a
you might
15
be
Arcana,
able.
do I know anything else that would be farther?
Not offhand, no.
Okay. So what I do?
But
5,
you
10.
can rule out Misty Step as the spell cast.
Guys, I think there's like a portal in here or something. I feel Arcana.
Feel like the cake is a lie.
Feel the arcana going through my bones.
I'm gonna end my turn here. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Moog, you're up.
Moog would like to do the perception check before he starts darting in a direction.
Okay. Hard to tell. All you know is that Ella seems to think that he disappeared somewhere. And she's not sure where either.
All right. This is where Moog ends his turn.
All right. Rowan.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
This wily coyote.
Mm-mm-mm.
Quite literally the worst type of enemy.
Truly.
So,
Truly the worst.
with spider climb, how creative can I get to avoid this rough terrain?
You could literally just walk on the wall above it. You don't have to go
Cool.
over the
He spider
difficult
climbs
terrain.
and goes, Shazam! He pops out over here and just goes, oh, spider. Ugh. He saw them go there, so he said, hey.
Playing a game of cat and also cat.
Yes, I see. Rowan will start, just in case he peeks anything. Also hold his action to shoot the man's nose off.
Alright.
But he'll have Clausewitz see if he can pick up a scent trail also. And Clausewitz gets advantage on that.
He sure does.
Pew, pew. Brr, brr, brr.
Oh, I see it. He's not able to get a good beat on it. Let me fix that so it doesn't roll those whispers. And then, Natari, you will be up.
Atari's gonna move down to over here. There's a word. And then she's gonna just I think she's gonna dash as well. 5. No, she's gonna hold her action. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Same thing,
fireball
gonna-
again if she sees them. Yeah, same thing as before.
Stella's gonna go 10, 20, 30. She'll get to here. And she's gonna do the same thing. She's holding that chromatic orb. All right. Nephron's turn. You all, with your held shots who can see him, can fire.
Oh.
As Rowan, you turn around and Nephron, grinning, holding a little red bead in his hand, starts rounding the corner from behind you.
What a bitch.
Wait, all of us who can see him?
Yeah, he's
Anyone
behind
who
us.
can see him right now can take their shot, which includes Stella.
So I feel like I don't think I can
Do I
see
get
him.
my 2 attacks with the held action?
You do.
Okay.
And Stella was doing Chromatic Orb at level 3.
Yeah. Well, Rowan's gonna unleash at Lich Sharpshooter, just to try and woof.
Oof. You said with Sharpshooter?
Yeah.
They both miss. So
Can I
does
silver
the...
barbs one of them?
Not his shots
Not
now.
those work. Okay. Okay.
And yeah, he's gonna dump a fireball into you guys. It's gonna catch Rowan, Stella, and Natari. Dex saves, please.
Same. Oh no, it was 33 last time.
Oh.
Ooh.
The hell?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Let me read Cosmos here real quick.
So the way that works, Toast, is it will redirect all of that damage to him.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. I just wanted to make sure you had to actually see it or not.
No, he just needs to... You just need to take damage. He doesn't need to see you at all.
Cool. Cosmos heroically takes all my damage and disappears.
You watch the dog leap into the ball of fire, and then...
No! You'll come back, but no!
So it's 31.
Any flashes of genius for Natari there?
Who else rolled? Yeah, I'll use my last flash of genius so she can save that.
All right, so you succeed, Natari. You'll only take 15,
Okay.
and Stella will take 15.
Thanks.
As the dog jumps in the way, eats the fireball, it explodes. He sees that you guys aren't as dead as he was hoping, and he goes, but that's his full move and turn. You guys hear, Ella, you hear an explosion coming
He's
from behind you.
us!
It's behind you. 5, 10,
over
15,
here.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. What do you mean? Where?
Rowan's gun is pointing in his general direction.
And you see Rowan pointing this way.
In the direction of my gun. Fire away.
This motherfucker.
Cutting
Cutting action dash. 5, 10.
He dimension doored into the barracks room.
What a bastard.
What a dick.
Because he knew you guys were
oh,
all
I can't go
funneling
that far, so I
through.
have to stop here.
He's waiting for you
It
to
had to
gather
be one
back
of
up.
those kind.
Yeah.
I know, when we were like close together, I was like, I really... Oh, I don't like it when we get close together anymore.
Oh,
Don't touch me.
so there was a... Yeah, I forgot about that room back there. Ella fucking sprints all the way across. Rowan says there. She keeps bolting. And... Ooh, I know that 3 people can unload on him. I'm gonna try and grapple.
So 26 will definitely hit.
Okay, so he needs
and
to
you're trying to restrain him.
Yeah, I believe it's 15 and 20. Yeah, because that's what throws me off. It's 15 to save, 20 to resave.
It's a strength save, correct?
Correct.
All right. Oh, he fails.
Fucking A.
The lad.
He's
He's restrained.
He's
Get
fucking
fucked.
restrained, guys. He's fucking restrained.
Shit.
Alert him! Ella's like literally fucking like freaking out right now, squeaking. Just alert him!
Moog. Much to your frustration, you hear the sound of the battle behind you.
Paul Blart
Just
Markov
so-
has to run the other way.
Anyone who is looking over in Moog's direction will see the danger noodles like just completely irradiating from him. The danger characters.
Where are you? I can't even see you.
He's
He
because those
was round
the
to the
wall.
corner, I think.
Yeah, there's a wall on
Oh.
the stairs.
Poor This is cruel all over again. I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
Moog would like to throw a temper tantrum.
Yes, the snake smashes around in the Amber Temple angrily.
Just smashes his face on the ground.
Just delete those stairs. They're no longer there.
Where the fuck is he?
He's in the room.
He's in this room over here.
God damn it.
Mhm.
He wanted to get you and the rogue out of the way so he could take on the weaker people. So he had you chase him.
Wow. How dare you
Wow.
call my friends weak, you little rat.
I'm
Right,
talking about
right.
health. He
Run,
blew
Oh,
his other
blood.
three up
Okay, yeah.
heavily.
Yeah, true. You guys have gotten fucked on every single fire.
Mhm.
This is where he gets there. He's gonna make a perception check
Oh.
just to be sure of target acquired.
Matt, what's your
If he
thing?
if he can sense it.
You see
What did
a
you say?
little reticle, a blip on your radar appear, a little red. You're locked on.
If a
Just
snake
go.
if a snake could smile, you see him smile.
All right, Rowan, you got a restrained lad.
Kill him. Do it now. Do it.
What do I do? What do I do?
Oh yeah,
You sharpshooter.
Moog. Did you roll your
I
aura?
did it.
You did.
There we go. Another. Wait. Yeah.
It doesn't add.
You just make
Oh.
sure it's the best. The top you can get.
You
is
you were
13.
at 30 before, so 11's the same because you're at 41. What you doing, Ron?
I am. This dude went invisible once.
Sure did. He couldn't possibly do it again.
I know. I'm not gonna use sharpshooter, but second level branding smite.
Remove all of his ability to cast invisibility.
And then launch my salvos.
I mean, I just want to check one thing. I think we went over it already, but I think... Yeah, it's a weapon attack. It doesn't have to be melee.
Yeah, I've only used it once before, but
Go ahead and roll both of those again to see if you crit. Because he is restrained.
Yeah, he's restrained.
negative.
So you do hit with both of them.
The
And
one of them will get the branding smite damage of 6,
you got it.
and then he will glow light and not be able, as far as I understand it correctly, go back invisible.
The branding spite does that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like glowing right now. He's like...
It's almost like a fairy fire then, kind of.
Yeah, for a round.
Okay.
You don't get advantage on him,
one
but,
round. Okay.
Or is it concentration?
I don't think it says concentration. It just says if they take damage and shed light.
I'll double check it.
Let me double bring it
But
up.
roll your damage for your thing, so don't read. Yeah, concentration up to 1 minute.
Ah,
So you are currently concentrating that, keeping him lit.
cool. Next immediate creature. Return.
3
Second.
points of damage.
So that'd be just another 2 damage then. So 6 plus 2 plus 14 plus 10.
32.
I just had to check one more thing.
And I was here, so I'm going to move over to the 10, 15 down here. So
Before the spell ends, the attack deals to the target, which becomes invisible. If it's invisible, the target should stim light. It can't become invisible. I assume that it just stays up as long as you're concentrating.
I
So see what
suppose.
damage. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna poke off down here, as far as I can. I think where was I? I was here.
So
5, 10,
minus
15, 20,
another-
25. Oh, that's 25. 30. I'm down here. So I'm trying to get away from fireballs.
You got it. Atari.
If I go up here, yeah. Where's he at?
Down here. You have to go up like one more.
Okay. I can see the tip of him from there.
The
Okay.
tip of his hat.
A tip of his hat. So she is going to.
For flavor, I'll say I'm also on the wall outside this, not actually downstairs.
You got it.
She is going to firebolt him.
You sure? You just want to throw a fireball? Okay. You have advantage. Roll again. It's a 23, so you hit. You do the
The
9
damage.
fire. Let me double check. I think he's resistant to that. Yeah, he's resistant to fire, so he'll take 4. Oh man, what is he gonna do? Anything else?
Yeah, 1 second. And then I am going to pull a Rowan and go into this room. Is there a room there? Right? No. There isn't. She's gonna back up. 5, 15.
Make way
So
for
they're
stampeding snake.
Yeah, they're still touching, yeah. Then 5.
Big snake
Okay.
coming through.
Yeah. She's out of the way of the snake.
All right.
And that's it for now.
Shell's gonna go 5, 10. She's only got 1 spell left. So she'll hold on to that for now, just in case, and go for a Sorcerer's Burst at advantage. Go for acid damage. Net 20. Alright,
Ooh.
let's go.
Let's go.
So it's gonna be
Shit.
She
2D
should
2D6?
have those potions I gave her. They were
2d8. It's 2d8. So he's gonna take 16 plus 2d8.
In my range.
Ooh, 26 points of damage to him.
oh, I kept. Never mind.
Oh, and I need to. I forgot because you cast a spell last time. Okay, nothing happened with that. All right, Nephron's turn. He is in a bad situation.
He's
What is this
vibrant.
lad?
He's glowing. You know.
Wait,
he's
like
just-
what? He's very demure.
Well, he did save one just for this occasion. Let's see, where's he gonna go? He's gotta get out of Dodge. He can't stay or he's gonna die.
He's got a big snake to run by.
I'll be back for you. Mark my words! And you see he slams open a dimension door and disappears.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
He is out of spells. Time to find him and kill him. Kill him!
Real.
End him now!
In the
well,
combat,
that shit can go
Thanks.
anywhere in this temple. So
as we return out of combat here.
What is it? 100 feet.
Does it have to be, is it anywhere or is it just somewhere he has to
Anywhere.
see?
It's
You know,
anywhere
500.
he knows about in 500 feet.
For fuck's sake. It could be anywhere.
This mother.
Mug.
This bitch.
perception. Smell. As soon as Moog realizes that the combat ends.
Yep, go ahead. If you'd like to make any perception checks.
I'm gonna get right on top of where he dimension doored and do it.
Mm-hmm. He's gone, man. You think he's
What is the range on dimension door?
vacated
500
500 feet. You think he
Right.
may have even maxed that shit
Anywhere,
out.
anywhere in the temple,
Do
basically.
you think that this temple
If he
is
stayed
over
in the
500
temple.
feet?
If he left the temple, he would. Yeah, I don't know.
Have Majesto check for notes on save spaces.
In safe? What'd you say? Have Majesto check for notes?
Safe places.
We have his notebook. Check to see if he wrote down any safety holes.
Yeah. Majesto, I know you're around here somewhere. Hopefully you were not in
Yes.
line of fire. Okay, cool.
Oh, I was well within the line of fire, but I am immune to fire. So
That's
I'm
right.
fine.
Man, I'm so proud of you, buddy. We're gonna make a good team later on in Avernus.
I watched all of you nearly die. I was ready to rob your corpses.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. Majesto.
We could have robbed their corpses.
We could have stop. No, those are my friends. Stop. Don't make me think like that.
Sorry.
Anyway, in that note, was there any good hidey holes he mentioned?
There was a statue. That was his home, yes.
Yeah, we looked at that though. Ooh, wait. Ella dashes back to the statue.
Yeah.
With this motherfucker being here, and she like does a quick sweep with all her perceptionists.
I'll save you the roll. You search the interior of the statue and you do not find him or any trace.
Modesto Hinanda.
Ooh, well. Well, who knows? Maybe he fled. He looked like he was very close to dying.
Yeah, he looked pretty fucked up.
Natari vocalizes what Moog told her, and she's like, "We cannot rest, because if we rest, he gets rest."
Yes, if we don't rest, we die.
Knowing what I come up here to know, can't talk.
Natari calls back their sword too.
You can talk to him.
I didn't talk to him, but
Moog understands you. He just can't talk back.
So that
Natari
amber
can
golem
communicate.
In there,
Yeah.
It must have something good. It must have something good.
Yeah, it looks like it can't leave the room either. I would just keep shooting it and leaving the room.
What if I want to try? I wonder if I can sneak in there or if it just senses its presence. Was my thought.
I mean, I close the door. It'll know if you open the door.
Let me test this.
If you
no,
try
that's right.
to open the door, you may.
Would it be stealth?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Wait, can you walk through walls anyways?
As you open the door, you do it ever so quietly. But the fact that you're so quiet doesn't seem to matter as the golem's head turns to the door as it opens, as if it's programmed that way.
It doesn't move though as long as I'm back away from the door.
Yeah, it seems to be standing still, looking in your direction.
Could I do my eye for detail for investigation to decipher any clues that maybe something might be in there that he's guarding?
Sure. I'll interpret that in the way that I can.
I mean, like,
Does it
does
look
it look like
damaged?
there's anything underneath him? Like,
So you're looking around the room to see if there's anything worthwhile to go into the room for.
yeah, like what the hell? This thing has to be guarding something. I was just using the verbiage of, because I can use it a perception to find a hidden object or investigation
yeah, I
to
got you.
uncover. Okay.
I can't remember. Is there like, are there any doors that we saw in that room that go elsewhere? Or
There
I just
are.
can't remember what the room.
I'm
there are.
debating
Yeah.
dashing over
I
to
just
that
couldn't
other
remember.
door.
By
But
the
I
way, I'm
wanna
going to
look.
end your aura, Natari, and everyone can give themselves the max temp, which I believe is 13.
13. Yeah.
13.
So everyone give yourself
Yeah.
13 temp. Just to expedite that. Looking around the room, Ella, you see a shattered room. A part of the Amber Temple's wall has collapsed and broken away, and you see natural stone behind it. As this is built into a mountain, you see kind of the stone of the mountain there. The floor is cracked and broken, and you see nothing of value glancing around the room.
Could I then try and dash to this door? I have 50 movement, or 100 with, I guess, dash, but would I be able to be quick enough, or would it enter like an initiative to do that? To run through and go through the door, knowing that guards that room.
I mean, you could try if you'd like to.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you whether or not it's going to start an initiative.
I'm gonna look back at everyone and be like, hold back, guys.
Roland suggests she wait a minute, and he goes, I can just do this. He pops out right here, and he's like, I can just walk over there and open the door on the outside.
Yeah, if you'd like to, you could spider climb all the way up to that door
Yeah, I could
on
just
the opposite side.
I could just go bloop, and like you can tell me if I touch the balcony if it moves.
Okay.
So Rowan will he'll boop 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 and drop down like right here and tip his toe on here. Does it move?
Does it move?
You guys don't see the statue moving.
No.
He opens the door. Is it moving now?
No.
There's another door over here on this balcony.
I look at the group. Run.
Rowan pokes his head in.
Can't
Does look
you
at
make
him.
like a fucking ladder up to the balcony and we could just go around the room?
60 feet. Is it 60 feet? Can I do that?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Shoots ladder.
So instead of going through the room, the only one who can't go through is Moog, who is a snake.
Oh yeah. Can he slither up since he's so big? Like, obviously he wouldn't be
The
able to use my
ladder?
ladder.
God, no.
No, not my ladder, but like, can he like, I don't know, slither up the wall?
No, he can't climb. He has no climb speed. I don't think.
I just didn't know if he was tall
Nope.
enough to like
No climb
get on
speed.
his tippy
But the door's
tail.
up. Everyone else can take the ladder up over
Okay.
here. Moog, if you want to try and dash it.
Like between here and here.
Yeah, just try and get through the door.
Yeah, like
Mo.
not wanting to fight this golem that's in it, he just slithers on through.
You dash on through using your full movement, and as you're moving through, it comes to life and steps a bit forward, but as soon as you exit the room, it returns.
Good.
Does it still look damaged? Or did it?
Oh
like,
yeah, it looks horribly damaged.
Video game mechanics on this guy is so pleasing to the
Yeah.
brain. For
Guys,
Should
whatever
we
I can
just
just
reason.
like
end it?
shoot this from my ear.
We
Yeah,
can
just end
kill
it. Just end it, Rowan.
Don't grease it.
Just end it. There might be something in there that I missed.
Well,
Can you?
I don't want to trigger like a fail-safe thing. You know, it's gonna stay there.
It
So
walks through the door anyways. Because
Right?
it's you shooting through the door and decides to walk through the door.
That's the one door I can go through.
Okay. Could you just use your little tail to close that door, Moog?
With his little like.
How long does
I
it
don't
take
know.
you to get MGG back? Or the dog?
after a long rest, both of them.
Well, Specifically, the dog is every day at dawn, so
Yeah.
it would have to be
okay.
the next day for you to get it.
I would imagine after our next long rest, it would be dawn. Well,
Then-
considered dawn.
Since we don't have our fail safes anymore, can I try and slowly push open the door?
Yeah, give me a self check. All right, you slowly creak the door open. And what you see is a bare stone room that consists of a foyer to the west and a shrine to the east. 4 candlesticks lie on dusty floor of the foyer. In the shrine, fragments of shattered obsidian statue are scattered in a raised alcove in the eastern end of the chamber. 2 pairs of empty alcoves line the north and south walls of the shrine. That's over here. When you peek in.
Mogus, got the most health. Actually, I got Dex, so if there's any traps. Hold on.
Says the rogue almost at full
I was,
health.
I was like, yeah, I got Dex saves, so I could probably
You
handle
go
some traps.
first! Moog, a landmine go. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
you
thank
enter the
God.
room and nothing occurs.
Alright.
You see the shrine to the east, and a door to your west.
Ella comes in, and I want this shrine. If it's like a god, maybe that I'll know, or something relatable.
Investigation. So I have to check something here.
That just made me laugh. Rowan just like, whoop.
Nani? Confusing the way they wrote this. Yeah, you investigate the shrine area and you only find bits of broken obsidian laying on the ground, as well as the candles mentioned before. Nothing else of interest in the shrine.
Oh,
Doors. Okay. Can you explain the difference between perception and investigation, for me, please?
Investigation is trying to find something hidden. Perception is just looking around to see what you can see.
Okay.
Connecting the clues versus what is around you, what you can see, smell, hear.
That's what I was kind of wondering. Like hidden doors would be investigation then.
Yeah. So if you want to investigate the word for that, you'd have to roll another investigation check, please.
I'm
Looking through
triggered
a
by
diary.
investigation doors. Ella doesn't know what a fucking secret door is.
I do.
You find a secret door, Ella, right here to the west.
Guys, I finally did it. I finally found a secret door. I thought it was there, but I just must have been secret.
If a
Guys,
snake
secret
could
doors look like walls. Heads
rub
up.
its temples, it would.
Yeah, Rowan's found all those secret doors so far, right?
While they're looking for the doors, how
Moog.
long does it take for me to do my scrying?
You're scrying. Ooh, let me double check.
Ooh.
And I will describe what you see here in a second, Monk.
Moog, your bony hips are in my face.
He's a snake. Crawl over the snake-like body.
Right. I want to ride Moog.
Scott, scry takes 10 minutes to cast, so you need time to cast it.
You could ride Moog if you wanted to.
As you push open this door, Moog, you see what appears to be a small chamber. You see a broken bow laying on the ground, as well as a quiver with a couple of arrows still left in it, a bench of some sort. This appears to be a post for an archer.
Moog steps back and then uses the end of his tail to point Ella to the room to pick up the broken bow and quiver.
Why would I want a broken bow and quiver? I have this.
I don't know. It's almost like sometimes stories leave you things to like use in the future.
Can
Maybe.
I investigate the bow to see, or bow and quiver to see if it's anything more than broken?
Sure. Are you trying to see if it's magic? I need an
Or if it's
arcana check for
useful,
that.
you know.
I mean, like it's broken. Like I guess
You
yeah.
see a very old piece of wood that is broken. The line for the bowstring is snapped. The arrows are very, very old looking. And you do not find any sort of magical runes on it. After all, it'd be quite a feat to break a magic item.
Yeah. Well, I look at Moog and I'm like, I kind of shrug with them in my hands. I'm like, I really don't know what you want me to do with this, bud.
All right. I mean, if a snake could shrug, he'd shrug.
The snake
But
shrugs.
she is very curious because in the, I believe it's in the what's his face's Nephron's readings, he said that going to the north is dangerous. And we went to the north and it seems like a dead end. So oh perfect, Rowan, you moved up. Can I ask Rowan to help, or I can help him look for
So, just so you know, real quick, I will let you know that on the bottom floor that you were near, there were doors on the bottom floor on the north. So on the ground level.
Okay. So there is more north.
There was one
than
that
just here.
there was one that was broken open, and then there was one other. So there are a couple of doors that lead to northern chambers. So
Okay.
That's better.
just so you know.
Okay.
But
no, that
again,
makes sense.
that is correct what you read. Just because you would have seen that when you were back behind the statue, because it's in that area.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's see. I investigated the bow. Investigated the other room. I'll investigate this room. Just for the hell of it. But I'm not very good.
Rowan pops in with his peepers.
Yep. His peepers.
Rowan, you begin to thoroughly look around this area, and only because you rolled a nat 20, even though you're technically in the wrong room for this investigation, you follow the wall and eventually find a secret door
Hey guys,
on this northern wall.
I've heard another.
Boom.
I fucking knew it.
And it's only because you rolled a nat 20 in the incorrect room adjacent to it.
Okay, so RP wise, Rowan walks in, sees Ella over here, and he goes, wait a minute, and just goes, bum bum bum. There's a door.
He just snaps his head around and points a finger. Ah, a door!
My door
Ella-
sense tingled.
Ella
His
looks-
spidey
through
sense
the
told
other
him to go
door.
to a different door.
Ella 100% looks to the sky and goes,
gosh.
"Why, God? Why?"
I'm sorry.
maybe-
It just is what it is.
Maybe my ancestor's name was Dorva.
He's got a little bit of work in him.
You could be one of her children. She did have a really smart one. And then
I had
Canonically, no, because this takes place before that.
yeah.
no, sorry, you have no.
Canonically,
Maybe-
I'm
You
from the
birthed
future.
Dorva out
I
of
was
your
just
door
gonna
experience.
Like this one little recessive gene went into Derva, but it just like didn't really land with the amount of intelligence that she had.
She got the
Yeah,
doors.
that's-
She didn't get the intelligence.
The intelligence
Right.
kind of skipped a generation.
She got proficiency in finding doors.
And that's why I had a smart kid that, not an Atari, but
Right, so Rowan's extremely hurt.
It was
so
baby
he'll,
Max.
open the door. Step over here.
yeah, I'm still weary, so I'm being careful. Dirty 20.
You quietly push open the door.
Oh,
And you see a
Vogue, I don't
very
think you're gonna
dusty,
fit.
cobweb-ridden hallway.
buddy, I don't think you're gonna fit.
A kind of musty smell also hits you as this door is open, as if it hasn't been opened in quite a while.
A musty smell.
I would like to try, and I don't want to put my friends in danger, but so I'm asking them to stay behind and kind of stealth around this corner.
I'll let you
And
roll your or continue your stealth if you'd like to sneak forward.
oh,
You
it's like
peek
the
the
other
corner
place.
and you see stairs that descend down. Let me take a look at the other map. Yeah, and again, like that other area,
Yeah.
the stairs hit a platform and then go southward. They go south on this one, so down and then south.
Cap can or cannot fit in this.
Cannot, probably.
Okay. I
Cannot,
figured you're
yeah.
3 across, so it's like.
Yeah. Even though he
Uh,
is a snake, I have to kind of abide by the dimensions of the.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he can come out of snake.
That's what I'll come back and I'll be like, it just keeps going, guys, for a little bit, kind of like the last one. I think you're gonna have to drop the snake.
All right, Moog drops a snake form, and he does that, and he's like, "Well, I don't have much left in the tank, guys. That form was about the biggest tank defense we had, and
You get those back on a short rest, right?
that's correct. I would need a hour-long nap to recharge my snakeness."
Ella looks at you guys and goes, "I got one big bomb left in me. That's it."
Oh, I got.
Natari's got one big heal, two big heals, a third and a fourth, and that's all she's got. And I'm 1 first level.
I have 5 spell slots left, but
I'm good on spells, good.
I can't really
You're
do anything with
rogue.
them. Mine aren't combat spells.
You're a rogue.
I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm done with whatever.
Guys, could you guys go in front of me? I'm very hurt. I have
Technically, in his snake form, he had more health than me.
Technically speaking.
Actually, DM.
Actually, he is full of hit points.
So I have 2 windows, a pit, and a wooden ladder.
How would you like to use those in this situation?
They also have
Can you
health
send
potions.
I distribute
what was
windows.
his name? Majesto. Can you send him down the stairs? And because he's invisible, can he go be a scout for us?
Majesto, are you up for that, buddy? Maybe for
Majesto
10.
will look, but if he sees danger, he leaves.
Okay,
That's just okay.
Nat wanted to scry. It takes her 10 minutes, but she can't do that while also getting a short rest, correct?
Correct. You cannot actively cast a spell and get a short rest.
She can't nap and cast at the same time.
Well, if you wanted to scry, and we could say that he gets 10 minutes of sneaking unless he finds something.
Is it 10 minutes or an hour for a short rest?
An hour.
It's an hour.
Okay.
I was saying for her scrying is 10.
Yeah.
You only get 2 of them before you get a long rest. So no, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
right.
Do you guys have enough game supplies?
Oh god! Like I would start looting everything. Hold on a second, let me just sell this at the vendor.
See Natari picking up rocks, pieces of obsidian from the broken.
Dude, I pick up everything, even the empty cups. Okay.
You know what? Moog is now a person. He's gonna investigate the obsidian and pick some up and keep it.
Sure. Do a nature check on it as Majesto will fly down, and it's not very long before he comes back. He goes, It goes down. There is a collapsed room, partially collapsed wall, and a door.
Did you open the door and see what was behind it?
No. Why would I do that?
Oh.
I'm too small and the doors are too heavy.
Okay. Does the collapsed room look like you can get through that collapse? You said partially, so.
Well, I mean, it's it is completely closed in.
Okay.
Yes.
With a door. Okay.
Moog, some nice old obsidian. Probably part of some sort of idol previously, but now broken. Hard to make out what it was.
How long was Majesto gone for?
like maybe 10 seconds.
Okay. Did we go check out this room to the it looks like hallway to the left or whatever that door to the left is?
Yeah, it was just the like an armory type with a
Armory.
window.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can. Or we can climb because the other platform was destroyed, but you can sneak across the wall and open this other door over here. Take a look inside.
Should we at least like short rest for your guys' health? You get your aura thing back, and he gets his wild
I'm a level
shapes.
with you. I get nothing back on a short rest.
I mean, I'll just get a little health.
I
But at
have
least-
spent all my hit dice already.
Yeah,
Oh,
still-
that's right. We
Yeah, I
already did
spent all
the-
my hit dice with the last one, yeah, so I
So
can't.
it's not even worth it. Okay. We have.
I
I
would
did
benefit to
distribute
get mine.
those. I don't. Did everyone put that in their inventory? The
Yeah,
health
the healing
potions.
Yeah, Moog has
Yeah.
one.
So Rowan, if you're gonna sneak over there, I would just need a stealth check.
So Rowan casts invisibility on himself.
Okay. Invisible.
Bloop. And then he shimmies across over here along the wall. He's like, "Oh, there's a window thing here."
You see into a very similar looking room to the one east of you.
So he'll pop in here. Can he fit through there?
No, it's like a, the little parapets for archery. It's just big
Okay.
enough for archers to get angles into the room.
So he'll
Like you could shoot through it if something was down on the floor, but
he can antagonize something in here, call them names. If they're in there.
For sure.
He pops in there, so he'll be like right above the. How does this door even open? Like, is it parked down the middle? Like, I would assume.
Yeah, you push it open.
So
inward.
he'll be above the door, kind of like hanging upside down, and then just kind of crack it open ever so gently and see if he can peek inside.
You doing it quietly?
Yeah.
Stealth check, please.
Ever
With advantage because you are invisible.
gently. Ever so gently. It didn't do the thing.
Let's sleight of hand.
Again, sleight of hand.
What?
Oh, what'd you say?
Stealth.
Stealth. Sorry. Well, they're both +2.
All right, I'll just take it. Yeah, you quietly push the door open, and you see. Bloop. In this one, the western one, I will describe for you what you see. That is room 24. You see a bare stone room that consists of a foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in the four corners of the foyer. And the shrine of faceless obsidian statue stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. Slumped before the statue are two desiccated corpses in tattered garments. Two pairs of alcoves line the north and south walls of the shrine.
He inspects the wall in where the secret door was, inversely to this one. See if there's another one.
Check.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Whoop, whoop. You see a secret door.
I just need to preface all my investigation checks with, is there a secret door?
For real. You are the master of
Is
secret
this
doors.
a secret door? A butterfly flies by you, and a door opens.
It's a butter
There is
door.
now.
He's like, all right, more secret doors.
If there had not been a secret door there, you would have manifested it with your natural 20.
I dimension doored into this room next to it.
He stole my window.
I had one left over from the last campaign, don't worry about it.
Okay, he brought it over.
Okay, door, knew it. And then he just looks at these corpses. You said it was obsidian?
Yep, an obsidian statue.
So he's like, it's probably what was destroyed in the other room. Blah, 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 blah. He takes a peek at these
I
these
also
bodies.
need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Okay, one moment, please. I have to just double check.
I'm cursed. 2 crits and then a crit fail.
Well, it's because you weren't looking for a door.
True.
You okay. You feel yourself drawn to the statue and you approach it.
Boy.
And as you approach it, you look up into it and you just kind of start staring at it, not moving. A moment passes and you regain the sense of yourself.
Rowan's taking guys' anxiety.
But you're free to move now.
Do I remember being entranced by the statue?
You remember being over here, and then you're over here. And you're not quite sure how you got there.
He takes a closer look at what's in front of him.
Give me an investigation check. And you see an obsidian statue. Nothing more, nothing less.
Did it? What did it resemble a statue of?
It is a faceless figure.
Kind of like the giant one outside.
Very much so.
Is it pocket size or like huge?
It's about 4 feet tall.
Oh, that's
Weighs
a
about 250 pounds.
big fucking statue.
Yep.
He said these corpses on the ground were desecrated. So he looks at those and sees, like, are they desiccated?
Oh, actually, I need you to make another wisdom save. As you
Rowan.
go to turn to the bodies.
Rowan.
All right. You feel that.
Why am I getting all my crits right now?
You feel a similar pull as something is drawing you back to that statue as you try to leave it to look at these bodies, but you shake it off and you're able to keep moving forward and investigating. Yeah, you see the bodies, desiccated corpses, tattered robes. Give me a history check. And a medicine check, if you would be so kind.
Majesta, go check on Rowan.
All right. You look at these bodies and robes. They don't look like monks' robes, as far as you can tell. Maybe like a wizard's robes. And looking at their bodies, it looks like these people starved to death. Magisto flutters back to you and says, "He's looking at the statue."
What did he see? Just a statue?
And corpses.
Ask him if he needs us.
Ugh. Flies up. And as you're looking down at them, Rowan, you hear, "Hey! Hey!
Wait,
Hey.
can Majesto even see where I am? I'm still invisible.
I know you." Oh, that's true. Never mind. He would have returned that and said, "I don't know where he is. He's gone."
Can you just speak out loud? We know he's over there.
All right, fine. We'll come way do this. He flies back. He takes out his spirit box and turns it on, and he goes, Rowan! Rowan! Are you here with us? Give us a sign!
Um, Rowan says, "Another secret door.
What?
I found another secret door."
Why are you
Oh, God.
whispering?
Because I don't know. I'm being sneaky.
Oh. He shouts, he found a secret door! Through the door.
Are you kidding me? Does he want us over there?
Do you want them to come over?
I mean, if they want to come in this secret door, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of the same room as over there.
What's in there?
He didn't open the door. He's looking at bodies. I'm checking out these corpses right now. They look cool.
Moke, you wander down those stairs, and you see landing down below you. Anything else you'd like to do with the corpses? They're quite dead.
He just kind of checks around them to see if there's anything that might identify who or what these people were, aside from the robes.
From your previous investigation, no. Anything they might have had on their person is gone. Like it was, if they came with anything, it was taken.
Right. So he comes over here to the door, and he will sneakishly open it.
Give me a stealth check. All right. You begin to try and like push it, but you can't push it. You have to pull it, and as you pull it, hundreds of skulls begin to tumble out of it.
What? Excuse you?
Just start clattering around. You guys hear a huge racket of skulls hitting the ground.
Moog runs back
He
upstairs.
jumps back this way as the skulls pour out.
Yeah, and it is hundreds of them.
I can't hold all these skulls.
And there are so many in the room that it's as if like the pile just kind of pushes a bunch out towards the room you're in, and there's still a pile remaining in the interior of the room.
Damn, they all look like that's a silly question, but the same, or like any like special indentations or puncture wounds on the skull or anything, or are they like pristine? From what I can tell.
Give me a medicine check. 11, 14, 11.
11s.
They look pretty pristine. Like they've been well taken care of, as if they're being prepared to be used for something.
Flaming souls.
Right. So he takes
I just
blood of
touched
his
my
gun.
nose, Joey.
What? You just touched
I
your
just
nose?
touched my nose on the nose. But as you peer into the room, Ron, you look up and you see what appears to be adhered 30 feet on the top of the chamber in the room is a chest upside down.
Oh God. Does this look
You can
ornate?
mage hand it.
Spider, you can just go up there.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't want to get trapped in a room with skulls.
True. Be really honest. Ellen's
He
getting
just
antsy.
starts shoveling with the butt of his gun some skulls out of the way. Just kind of like scoop, pushing them towards the dead bodies and whatnot.
All right. As you are doing that, Majesto flies back to the rest of you and goes, he's playing with the room filled with skulls now. What do we do?
So he went down basically like this way for us. And that's what he
No.
found?
Not down, just a room with skulls.
Oh, it's just a room with skulls.
Yes,
Not a-
Yeah, he walked around the wall over here, I think.
No, I know that, but was just like wondering.
There's no downstairs.
Oh, your secret door just went to a.
It's a secret skull closet.
Like he had on the other side, he had one of these doors, you know?
Yeah, it just his door went to a room with skulls. Okay.
Yeah, and ours
Yeah,
goes downstairs.
It's a 10 by 10 room with skull.
Fuck. All right.
Makes note, Rowan finds room full of skulls.
You guys be safe. Gets ladder, stabs wall, climbs down ladder, runs over here, grabs ladder, gets up, gets through the door. Rowan!
Still shrugs and sits down in this room with for the moment.
Natalia is just like, what the fuck is going on?
You know,
Has it been 10 minutes?
Here for a
Has it
short
been 10
rest.
minutes
Yeah.
through this whole thing?
Let's say, can she scry while we're doing this?
Can I scribe while they're doing this shit?
You could start scrying. We'll see if it takes them 10 minutes to explore or if something else happens if you'd like.
Okay.
I know.
She would like to start to scribe.
I'd like to point out that we are split.
But it's fine. I told you to be safe. What could go
Yeah,
wrong?
it's totally
So
fine.
that gives us an advantage.
What could go wrong?
Like, Ella told me to be safe.
Yeah.
Stella's, you hear the anime noise from Stella, and she goes, "Do you have any food? I'm hungry."
Nat gives her a ration.
Thank you.
Is Rowan still invisible?
100%. You just see
But the
skulls
door
being moved around
is
in
open.
the, yeah, you see skulls being moved and just noise, and you come over and the door's open.
Rowan! Oh my god, there's fucking skeletons. Rowan!
You see the skulls stop being shoveled. He's like, "What?"
Oh my god, you're right there. Okay. Shit. What are you doing?
There's a chest up in the top of this tippy top room.
Why
I'm
wouldn't
trying to
you
get in and
just...
take a good look at it.
You're a spider, right?
It could be a trap. I'm not going in there. How far up did you say this was? 30 feet or 60 feet?
Please
30
pause.
feet.
Ella takes her wooden ladder off of her robe and throws it in there to bank it onto the wall. Does it explode?
I have mage hand.
Okay, so you stick a ladder in the room. It goes up 30 feet towards the chest up against the wall. And it is in there, just kind of leaning up. It's kind of like in some, like, you kind of have to push it around to move skulls out of the way, but you got it in there.
Nothing happened to the ladder.
Well, okay. I mean, I got mage hand.
Can Mage Hand open a chest?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not large.
Chest
and you said it
shredder.
was within range?
Yeah, you can try and mage hand it if you'd like.
He throws a skull at it first.
You throw a skull at the chest. It bounces off as if it hitting a chest.
All right. Impact resistant chest.
Did the ladder reach it?
Can I see the floor in this closet now that I've been sweeping some skulls around?
Yeah, you can see floor.
Does the floor look like, I don't know, a booby trap?
Give me an investigation check. One second, please. No, looks like a floor.
Hmm. No. He mage hands up there and flips open the chest from outside.
The mage hand reaches up to the chest, can't open it. Appears to be locked.
Damn.
As it is upside down. It'd be silver
Oh well.
unlocked.
I tried. It's locked. Can't get it.
I put my ladder in there. Go unlock it. Do you want me to go unlock it?
I'm not good at that.
Alright, Ella...
What if it's booby trapped? I'll die.
Ella slowly gets on top of the ladder. Anything happen?
No. You know,
Alright.
I checked the floor. Doesn't look like a trap down here.
She slowly climbs up the ladder, gets her thieves' tools out, looks at Rowan. I don't know where you're at, but step back just in case. And tries to pick it.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand check. All right. Yeah, you pick the lock on the chest. You hear a satisfying click,
Okay. Because it's
and you see.
upside down. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you see kind of similar to a lock you'd seen previously. It was reinforced by a little bit of magic, but your hands were deft enough to get through the arcane lock.
Okay. Since it's upside down, I like slowly open it so nothing comes like tumbling out at me.
Okay. As you open it, you hear the sound of a and suddenly the ladder you're on and all the skulls you are with collapse through the floor. You fall. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
If I nat 20 this, can I hang on to the lid? To not fall.
Maybe.
Oh. So close. So close.
You fall to the ground. So I'm going to go ahead. You're going to a different map.
Majesto, get the group as I fall.
You fall. And we're going to roll initiative for everyone here. I do need you all to roll initiative. I'm just going to track this initiative on a piece of paper for myself for the creatures. So, here's what you see. As Rowan, you watch as Ella falls to the floor. He goes, Majesto, get the other! As the ladder, like literally ladder goes down. Ella, you see the ground coming. You manage to keep your footing under you as you hit the ground. You are going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you really hurt your ankles hitting the ground. The ladder hits the ground, shatters to pieces. You look around you. You see yourself in a room where there is some pillars to either side of you. There's four pillars in total. You see another larger one to the north, a broken statue to the north, and the skeletons of individuals. And from the skeletons rise spectral figures that look towards you with hungry eyes.
How far
And
did I drop?
30 feet. And your ladder broke. I'm going to switch this map so you can see. I'm going to grab the rest of you and just put it to where you can see so you guys don't miss out.
Ugh.
And you are the first to act as these spirits begin to rise around you, going...
I wouldn't have... Let me... Hold on. I wouldn't have shifted anymore. Ugh.
You took 14 points of damage, correct?
Yeah, I did. I had...
Oh, yeah, you had a million temp. You're good.
1.3 million. I landed on my feet, right? So I don't have to do half movement.
Yep, you landed on your feet. You really hurt your ankles.
Does
You
evasion
broke those ankles, though.
help falling damage? Can't remember.
It's Dex. I don't...
No. The dex was to see if she kept her feet, not whether or not she
Right.
took damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
You superhero landed.
Superhero landed, and...
Yeah, and like banged her knee on the landing, you know? Like,
Exactly.
I go...
Ooh.
Oh, hard pass. I shoot my ladder back up to that spot, the doorway, and I guess I would go above it, so I could shimmy in the door. Fuckers can probably fly. That's what sucks. And I climb up. You said 30 feet, so 30. I get to the top.
So, point of order: you look up, and there is no hole.
What? Oh shit! It
is sealed. And just so you know, Rowan, from your perspective, the floor begins to slowly like close back up and like re-stitch itself into existence.
Right. Magic floor.
Okay. I look up. I go to aim up, and I go, "What the fuck?" Go look around. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I want to? Let's see. The balcony is about right here on this side, correct? I think it was like
Sure
2
thing.
off of the... Okay. What'd I do? 5, 10, 15, 20. Uh, 25, 30, 35, 40. Bonus action. Shift.
Alright,
Yeah.
the combat ends.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
As the
would I have
spirits do
known
not
that?
pursue you.
I guess I would look behind.
You run around, you put your back to the wall, you look, you take a breath for a moment, and you don't see anything pursuing you.
Then yeah, I wouldn't shift. I am going to
I'm going to take you off, and you can return to the rest
Yeah.
of them.
go back to the
You guys see a ladder hit the door, and Ella appears over here.
over here, and then
Holy
I go.
shit, Ella.
I
You
don't
get a lot
know.
of mileage out of that fucking ladder feature on this bow. I'll tell you what.
really do. That's crazy. I go. I go. Never mind, Modesto. I'm good. I'm good, guys.
Rowan, I'll say Rowan saw the floor closing and pops it out the door. Does he see Ella, or is she?
Yeah,
on
I
the
would have been
lower?
running underneath you.
Yeah, you see her as you
What
look
the-
out.
He's just like, "What the fuck? What happened?"
Underneath is a bunch of spirits, but they don't chase us out of that room. So
So they're guarding something valuable.
that's what I said about the other guy.
What's up with rooms? Rooms seem to have power here.
They are specters. Words.
Specters.
So
It's almost like a place that's built to contain things.
Mm.
Hmm.
Rowan shimmies
knowing
back
that they're
over here.
there, we could maybe surprise get rid of them. I don't think we have any. The specters were. I would like to shift these and tell myself if they are. It's holy damage, radiant damage, something. We fought these before, and now I can't remember. It's radiant
I'm sorry.
damage.
What are you asking me right now?
What are you asking? Yeah. Are you trying to ask what kind of damage would kill
Yeah,
them?
sorry. I was radiant damage. Is it?
You don't know.
Oh, well,
You've
we
never
fought him
fought-
before. I thought we have fought him.
You fought one, maybe a long time
In
ago.
the death house, we fought the nursemaid. I don't know if she was
Yeah.
a specter.
This is a different type of creature.
Yeah, I was thinking the ones that I saw, I thought that we.
You could
fought
make
those.
either a religion or arcana check to see if you know anything in the brief moments you saw these.
Okay.
The DC is going to be pretty high because you just ran away.
She's
you're not
shooting
like-
a ladder.
Fucking- you're
She's like,
right,
I
I
wonder
did.
what that-
I ladder guide out of there.
You're not sure.
Okay.
Eesh.
don't-
They're undead. They're undead. Probably, necrotic and poison is probably a real bad idea. You figure
Ghosties.
they're
Guys, that-
ghosts, so probably a lot of other shit won't work
All
on
right.
them.
We're
So
all
do we want to
together.
fight Ghost, or do we want to find Strahd's Rock?
I really don't want to fight those ghosts because those
All
ghosts
right,
have
then let's go downstairs.
Has it been 10 minutes? Because Natari's just sitting on the
No,
floor
not at
doing
all.
her scrying.
Man.
It's been about like 1.5 to 2 minutes.
What if
All right, she's going to say that for another time.
Moog? What if we do the plan of the window?
I know you really want to scry a Neferon. I
Right
know
here.
you really do.
You know what I was trying to like.
What did Ella say?
What if we stick a window right here on this side? Because I'm still my brain's going north, north, and if I can bypass north as much as possible.
Moog does it. He's like, look, Ella, there's a secret door here for a reason.
Yeah, but
we
it goes
should go
back.
through it.
It goes forward, right,
Rowan reminds Ella that the room that she ran out of with ghosts was north. That could have been the room that he didn't want to go into.
That's probably why they didn't want to go into it, because of all the specters.
I mean, we can fight him if you want.
Who,
Fucking-
Neferon?
I hate fighting specters.
They didn't leave the room. We don't have to fight them.
Right.
So you just want to go and look in the room?
We can peek in there and see. I mean, if they didn't attack you outside the room, maybe we can peek in and see if
keeps
there's
like
something to get.
going down the hall and then shimmying back like,
Exactly.
All right. Ella flips a coin.
Roll a d2.
Yep.
So 1 is down, 2
Roll
is
D2.
up. Roll 1 d2. Okay, I'm up. I'm up.
Oh, see, we got 2 twos, so.
So 2 this way.
Okay. All right, so you guys want to go this way?
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I'm
We're
going
not
down the
doing
stairs.
this. Mo goes
I'm
down the
just going
hallway.
down the
Yep.
stairs.
just
This
like-
is
I mean,
ridiculous.
either way, that's 3 for down because you already wanted to go. You didn't have to.
All right,
Just
you guys.
going down the fucking stairs.
Let me gather you so I can take you downstairs.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Am I still invisible?
Lord. Yeah, man. It lasts
Cool.
an hour.
Yeah, I just
You
want to make sure
guys-
nothing broke it with the skulls or anything.
No. It's only if you attack something or cast a spell, I believe. And delete these tokens and take you guys.
That was the
You
energy of I've
He did
indulged
cast
you
a spell.
enough.
He casted Mage Hand.
Machan was
Oh, that's true. You're right. You are no longer invisible. That is a good point. Thank you. Yeah, you guys descend down and let me
oh my god, the scroll bar is so big on this thing.
sure is. I hope that got you there.
I could see.
As you guys descend,
Oh,
you
God.
see, what appears to be.
Mo's like, ugh.
Is that more of his onyx rocks?
Actually, 1 second, please. I need to describe this room for you. Sorry, there's a lot of rooms in here, so I'm just trying to get them all right. 14. Oh no,
Oh.
actually the door is supposed to be slightly ajar, but
Ugh. A door.
hold on one second.
How menacing.
It looks like a toad head, whatever this is. Right
It looks
here.
like an elithid pod is what it looks like.
Oh, I was thinking like the top of a toad head.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Or does a toad
No,
go
toad.
quark?
No, toad like Mario Toad. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry about that. So you look down into this room, and you do indeed you see a. So Majesta would have reported this too. My bad. I thought it was closed door. It is a door that is ajar, leading into a similar chamber to the one that you guys saw, where you saw those other amber sarcophagi, and you can kind of make out what appears to be the same thing in that room. And let me double check. What is in there? Okay.
Bork.
What would you like to do?
Was the rubble onyx also like Cap had gotten before?
Oh no, this appears to just be collapsed stone from the mountain itself that has kind of broken through the walls and filled this area up. Like, the mountain shifted at some point and broke a lot of the Amber Temple to pieces and created this obstacle.
This door
Mo
is
kind of
open.
shifts around it.
Yeah, behind my.
Oh shit! This looks like the pods that he saw before. The consciousness.
Yeah.
All right, now as you look in the room, you watch. So anticlimactic. As
No.
a series of
Jesus
gas that
fucking
were
Christ.
No.
clinging to the roof drop down.
Okay.
Fuck no. Yeah.
As you watch as a bunch of undead clinging to the ceiling fall down, slavering angrily. And go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Are you still spider climbing, Rowan?
Yes.
Good.
I'll always be on the wall or somewhere above the floor. from now on until the end of time.
That's a goofy quirk. I like it.
So I moved over here, like on this rock face.
Yeah, I saw you up against the wall. That's why I went.
Bleh! Look at these Fred Durst motherfuckers.
Red
It was the
Durst.
best of times. It was the Durst of times.
How high is the ceiling in here, by the way?
In here, roughly 20 feet, I believe. Yes, 20 feet.
Cool. So that's where Rowan's going to be.
It's a chocolate starfish.
And as you look at these creatures, you notice that these odd, ghastly creatures all have 3 eyes.
Hmm.
2 of them that appear to be normal, and a third one that is a lidless eye that appears to be almost blinded by cataracts.
Wait, like Cappy's eye? Or Moog's?
Different.
Okay.
As Caps is a singular eye, these are many-eyed creatures.
I just wasn't sure if the one eye was like his.
Speedy,
and
I got
we-
eyes for days.
We begin the initiative here. Ella, you are first to act, as is your wont, rogue.
As is my want.
Yeah,
As is your want, rogue.
act first.
I, of course. I'm gonna take the farthest one because I can take a step back and raise up purple.
All right. He's got amazing charisma. Behold. He fails.
Yes. All right. I'm eyeing that one.
Well, you still get sneak attacks. Go ahead and roll your damage. 23 damage, nice. As you shoot it. Kind of reels back. Alright. Anything
Okay.
else?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Still's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Looks in the room and goes, I got one more. You want it?
Well, there are quite a few of them. It might be very efficient. Yes.
Alright. She, goes back into a baseball pitch and hurls a fireball in the room.
And the 3 amber cases blow up and nuke the entire mountain to smithereens.
We'll see.
Campaign over.
She didn't
Thanks,
ask
Gail.
what's in the room. She asked, can I
They gotta blow
fireball?
this shit up.
Oh, yeah.
She only has her 4th level left, so here it goes. I need Rowan, roll me a d20. Alright. I'm going to burn a sorcery point for her to empower this. To re-roll 1, 2, 3, 5 dice.
Nice.
So that's going to increase the damage by... is 9 before, so that adds another 8. So it'll be 36 points of fire damage if they fail. Funny.
7
all right.
saves.
7 dex saves. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Are any of you going to live? Let's see. Failure. Success. Success. Failure. Success. Success. Ooh. And a failure. Green explodes.
7?
Orange takes 18.
Yeah, there's 7 gas here.
I see 5.
There's 7 Fred Dursts here.
18. Succeed. Purple explodes.
Shit.
Red takes 18. pink takes 18,
Sorry, I don't know where my
and
character
yellow
is.
explodes. Yeah, stop fidgeting back there.
Fine,
Ella uses the last thing in her arsenal to do what she does, or Stella does, to do what she does best, and goes, "All right, I got what I can fucking get," and she backs up 10 feet.
And that gives her a high five.
Hell yeah! She gives you a nice hard high five.
I called her a
All right.
badass bitch. Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm real fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired, dude.
I know you are. So am I. I still want to go home.
This gas is gonna go 5, 10. It's gonna run in the room. It's got 2 targets. Hey, Moog, 1 or 2.
2.
Yeah, it's attacking Ella.
Damn it.
It's
Fine.
gonna go for the claws. Shoop it. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Need to start taking Sentinel on every character I play.
That's gonna be 10 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save for me.
Reduced to 5. I'm gonna dodge.
Oh no, these are the paralyzing turds.
They sure are.
Yeah, 5.
All right. Wow, +0, but you still succeed.
I did it.
That's good. All right. This ghast is gonna do this run in the room same way. Hey, Mo, 1 or 2.
1.
You got it. It's gonna
Fantastic. Come at me, bitch.
come on, claws. Hey, Nat 20.
Oh,
25 hits.
That will be 9 plus 12 is 21 points of slashing. And I need you to make a con save. Hey! Oh,
Hit with the
don't you
crit.
have
What?
disadvantage?
Oh, I do. You're right. You're big right.
You only need to roll a 5 on the die, though. Hey, you're still good. You're still good. You are not paralyzed.
And he had a +5
Thank God.
to Constitution, so.
Yeah. Mo, you are up.
Oh, Fred Durst.
great Grampy.
It's an 18 hit on red.
Sure does. Doing
All right.
11 points. It's still a standing.
Moog takes a deep sigh breath as a bonus action, and he said, I'm fucking tired.
You try to, but you realize you've already used your bonus to cast Shillelagh.
That's true.
He's like,
Oh. And to add insult to injury, this guy runs up to you to claw you. He misses. And he misses. This other one's gonna do the same. They're just crowding around Moog now.
All right, fantastic. Come
It's
at
another
me.
nat 20.
Oh my god.
Give it to me.
It's another 19 slashing, and I need another con save from you.
Fantastic.
Ah, that would be a failure. Moog is paralyzed.
Well, he already had his turn. It's good luck, guys.
Yep. Natari. Using that Act 2 battle music, because, you know, undead attack.
Ugh. Midra.
And Mitra's in the back. Yeah, that's what I used for the whole place, because this place is basically Mitra's Manse, man. It's like the same thing.
That has to be some of the coolest lore.
if I go here, I think I can get all of them. So Nat's gonna go up there, and there we go. He'll go Word of Radiance.
That's a con save, correct?
Um,
It's just creatures.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean. Yeah, just those. Sorry, I didn't mean to push it again.
I'm taking the. Oh,
Oh
I'm
my
taking the
God.
first one.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Trying.
push the con save thing for you. Sorry.
2 succeed, so they take no damage, and 2 fail, taking 9. So first one succeeds.
Sorry, I did not
this
push
guy
that
fails,
button.
taking 9. This guy succeeds, and this one takes 9. And now that you're amidst all of them, Natari, God, these things stink. And you think back to the death house. These are some stinky
Natari,
boys.
The Dirt
She-
family.
She has withholds her panic attack.
Yeah. A little reminder of the last place you died.
Yeah, thank you for that reminder. And then as a bonus action, I'm trying to see what I have left.
Sword?
Yeah, my sword. Bringing him back.
It's an oldie but a goodie, but slap out that pretend spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna go right next
It's
to
That is
Luke.
now
physical.
better than It's better than spiritual weapon now.
It's better
'cause,
than spiritual
Say
weapon.
pretend? Question mark.
And also, in 2024, wouldn't require concentration like spiritual weapons now going to. So, swing that sword at whomever you'd like, blue or pink.
It's a
Nat
blue.
20. Which one of these two would you like to decapitate? Blue.
I would like to decapitate Blue because he really looks at me funny, and Natari didn't like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you
Delicious.
watch as this thing has its mouth open at you, and it's like coming to start to bite at you, and the blade just sinks into the back of its neck, and then does one quick, violent jerk and spins and slashes the head off.
I love you, sword. You are the best.
It flies
sword.
in the air menacingly.
She gives it like a air high five, and that's it.
You take one slashing. No, I'm just kidding. Rowan.
No, air high five. She never touched it. Okay.
Rowan smells the stinky stink, so he makes sure he's as close to the ceiling as possible. And then he sharpshooter shoots Red.
All right.
He crits it.
All right.
Damn.
Its head just explodes outward. It is just annihilated from the shot.
And then he sharpshooter shoots Pink. So 21.
Same thing. Minimum damage with sharpshooter. You fire 2 shots in quick succession. Boom, boom. Head tap, head tap. They're down.
Don't worry, guys. I got you. From all whip. He coughs and wheezes in pain.
Thankfully, you're not close enough. But at the start of Ella's turn, I need you to make a con save for me. You become poisoned until the start of your next turn.
I hate that for me. I'm gonna riz this guy.
You got it.
You know what?
Hey, you rolled
I'm
pretty
gonna
good.
first mate it.
You don't have advantage because you are poisoned. You have disadvantage on your attack.
Oh,
So we'll take
so
the
it's
first roll.
14. Okay.
14. Which still hits, so don't
Nice.
matter.
Do you still need damage, or it don't matter?
Roll that damage.
Okay.
Let's see if you kill him.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
How do you dispatch this last ghast?
I cover my mouth with my left, and I just like full on upside down and just reach out and shank him.
Yeah, a satisfying stab with the blade, leaving behind a puncture wound that's become very familiar to you.
Do they stop smelling when they're dead, or are they still emitting the grossness?
Oh, they stink.
Okay. I
Yeah,
want to
Nat
investigate
backs up.
these guys in the
Ugh.
weird eyes.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a con save. Oh, and Mo, you managed to break out of your paralysis.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you start rifling through. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
My cloak around my nose.
These appear to be undead corpses. They have 2 normal human-looking eyes, like they were people before.
Mhm.
And this third eye that is in their head that is lidless, hard to tell why it's there. It's an oddity for sure. Moog, as you enter the chamber, you see to the north of you, there appears to be, encased in amber, some sort of spider-like creature.
Ooh. Very nice.
To the east of you, you see what appears to be a series of mouths and teeth, all encased in the amber, like with no body, just a series of mouths and teeth.
Just where do they disconnect from the rest of the face?
That's a
Like-
strange thing. You don't see them attached to any sort of face.
The upper row of teeth. Are they set in anything? Or are they just floating teeth?
Looks like floating teeth in the amber.
Interesting. He moves over to the south one.
To the south, you see what appears to be a withered old figure wearing a crown.
Is the figure recognizable? What race are they?
Hard to tell through the amber because it's so distorted. Looks vaguely humanoid.
Do they have skin or fur covered skin? Like bear skin or fur covered skin?
Looks bare, best you can tell.
Okay.
But the way they're positioned, it's almost as if they were sitting on a throne, but there's no throne in the amber.
He like taps on the amber of this one.
The southern one?
Yes. Yeah, he interacts with it physically.
You feel something reaching out to you. You feel a presence, a force of personality behind this amber.
Oh.
Something kingly, but something's in its way.
He thinks, "Who are you?" as he touches the amber to the south.
You think these words, and you are given vision of yourself. Lordly adorned, wearing fine robes, a scepter with a red gem at the end of it, bejeweled crown upon your head, sitting in a large throne room, a vast expanse, people bent knee at your service. Your very words shake them, and they do as you please.
Moog is disgusted by this, and he retches away from the amber.
What did you see?
I saw myself as a disgusting despot. People kneeling at my feet. It's clearly a trap.
Which one did you touch again?
The southernmost one.
Is that the one with the crown on it?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I see the crown from here?
You'd have to get closer to see into the amber well.
Ew, stinky!
Mo, that doesn't sound so bad. Why were you disgusted?
Rowan pops in here and
Many reasons, Ella. Many reasons.
Corpses.
Rowan
There's
sees
just a
the
general
crown.
sneak in here.
Yeah, Rowan sees the crown and then goes, "Wait a minute. You saw yourself as the king?"
It showed me as myself as a king or as a cruel ruler with people bowing at my feet. It's clearly a trap.
Rowan remembers what was in the rat boy's notebook, and he's like, I think this is what the rat guy's looking for. The Kingmaker.
As you speak the words Kingmaker, you see a dull light come from the amber to the south.
I'm pretty sure that confirms my suspicions. Rowan looks at. Well, he was told what he saw in that one. So Rowan
Teeth.
looks at the mouthy one, the Cheshire Cat tune.
Yeah, yep, spider, and then teeth. Are you touching it?
Yeah, he will. He saw Mo touch it. Nothing bad happened to him, so he touches it.
Rowan, you touch upon this, and you feel the mouths clarify in your vision to faces. First your face, then another face, then another, and another. But it's still you. You don't feel like you're changing into these people as much as you're becoming them. You are an empty vessel. If you want it, it's yours.
Does he feel like it's pulling at him, or just how's it
It is
feel to him?
It is offering you something.
Mm-hmm.
Something that will allow you to be again as yourself, but not you.
He removes his hand from the amber and just grabs it and looks at it, and it's just like, oh, yikes.
You hear a faint voice as your hand drifts away. You could become someone different. Isn't that what your heart wants? And the voice fades as your hand pulls away.
Thing offered itself to me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not in a
Yeah,
sexy
brother.
way.
I mean, I don't see how a vat of teeth could be sexy.
No, I saw faces. When I touched it, I became every face that these mouths were associated with. Like I could become anything.
Did you know any of them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, brother.
No, you didn't recognize any of them, other than they were you.
They were all me.
So we've got a crown of ruling, teeth of many people. What the fuck would the spiders be?
And Tari goes and puts her hand on the spiders.
Of course
She
you
was like,
do.
well, why not? I fucking hate spiders, though.
Why? Spiders have very useful appendages.
But you're the only one.
Is the guy on the wall?
Right, as he's hanging there.
You reach out to this and you see a vision of all the men that came into this room gaining a third eye and becoming death. This vision is not granted to you by the stone, it is instead granted to you by your own power. that warns you to keep away from this.
Ooh.
Okay.
The violet star.
And you guys watch when she touches it, the violet star on her head alights a moment, granting her vision.
She looks to Moog.
Okay.
Moog feels within his chest a stirring of the eye.
You don't feel drawn to this one, Mo.
Okay.
No, he just feels it like rotating in there, like.
Oh yeah, it's like turning away from this room.
Yeah,
You
it's
feel
like
it, like
heavy magical interactions happening.
When Nat's eyes glows, Ella goes, yeah, no. Guys, get out. Out.
It's like the star on her forehead, right?
Yeah. She goes,
Yeah.
something is telling me to get out of here. Because
Yep.
whatever's in here made those things out. There went boop.
Or at least don't touch the spider one.
I'm not
specifically
touching
that
this.
one.
Yeah,
Let's-
I'm not
let's
touching
do-
the spider one.
Let's not
Yeah,
touch any
no.
of them. Let's get out of this room. Come on, as quickly as we can.
Is
Gotta
there
keep
anything else like
everyone safe.
visually to this room?
Guys, listen. Question. We should stay here. This is the room. This is the Amber Kingmaker that Nephron was looking for. We need to kill that rat. If he's looking for it, then he'll need to go through us to get to it.
All right,
We
hear me
all
out.
need a good rest.
An hour and 10 minutes. Nat can scry. We take a short rest. I'm readying my fucking bow though, and it's not leaving that door.
Probably a long rest is needed at this point.
And Nat can't, I mean, she won't benefit from other than doing the scrying and get some
Oh, that's
of her,
right. You said that.
we don't have any use
The
on
only
her last
person
time.
here that'll benefit from a short rest is Moog.
I mean, I'll get one of my
Stella gets her
Twilight
points
Sanctuaries
back.
back.
Sorcery
That's it.
points, but
Yeah.
not spell
Not
slots.
actually spell slots.
Not all the spell slots. She might get one spell slot or two spell slots.
That's fine. I will take first watch. If that's what we want to do. I've got you
Yeah.
guys.
We'll take a vote on it. Are we long resting here? Or are we gonna short rest it, or continue?
I mean, our two big heal and big damage are out of spell slots. So we definitely should, if you guys are okay with it.
I will say that if we do a long rest, he can also get a long rest.
It's true, but if he keeps
Well-
looking,
At this point, given the last combat scenario, we threw the advantage of sticking it through away. We cannot continue, even if we ran into him right now, we probably couldn't do much to him. So we need a long rest at this point.
I mean, me and Rowan could.
Yeah.
He was
Me
low on
and-
health.
How are we looking time frame for the the big party?
That's true.
You are on the third day currently.
Yeah.
I believe a long rest would take you into the evening of the third day.
It's 8 hours minimum, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if we're 1 o'clock into the third day, like noon, say, it'd take us into the evening, into the night of the third day.
But we only had 3 days.
Yep.
I thought we had
Four.
4 technically. So like
But
from 8 o'clock
for
to
nighttime, because the party's at night.
Is it-
when else is a vampire gonna have a party?
Yeah, it's like it fashionably late is like 8:30 p.m. on the 4th day or something like that.
Yeah,
Well, we have
then,
a teleporty
I mean,
thing, so we can just.
if we take a long rest, we would for sure have then a full day to find the stone, but we'd have to be like stone.
We still have no idea where the stone is.
Exactly.
Moog says.
That's why I mean, like we have a day to get this stone.
And all we've really found out with the day that we've had in here is that there's lots of shit into rooms that we need to kill. that won't leave those particular rooms, and there's a psychopathic wizard out there to just absolutely ruin our day.
He is quite annoying. But if we just keep heading north, I got
Why
two
do you think
windows.
north? Why do you think north is the answer to this? Why do you not think like down into the basement?
Because of the letter that was.
Yeah, but you can north is just a general direction. It could be anywhere north on any elevation. If we
It
go
could.
down and go north, it's also north.
It 100% could.
So far, we have gone down in the northern direction.
Well,
Ish.
this is the
don't.
room the rat dude hasn't
Yeah.
found yet.
This
Here,
come
While we
back.
discuss, I'm gonna take a quick break because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll be
Okay.
right back. Listening though.
Yes.
But now that I know that there's that other door behind the statue, I'm kind of thinking that that's the
Okay,
way.
let's go check that out.
And there's also that very long hallway to the
Mhm.
left where we did kind of see the rat guy run, so he might be there.
The very long hallway on the left.
Is that on the upper level?
It was the hallway that we ran down the. Well, we didn't run down
What?
on the left side.
We ran
Oh.
down it. It went to the kitchen, the dining
The
area.
one that
No,
Rowan initially
the
went
other
to?
hallway that's to the very left. The one that goes left, not the
This
one
is
that
the
goes.
very, very left. Yeah.
We didn't go down that one.
Oh,
From
you're
what-
you're
from
talking
last
about
on the
session,
first
the
right?
hallway
It's on the
and then
first level.
left. Okay. Oh, on
Yeah.
the first, the main level, the one where
The
you walk
Yeah,
in.
dang Amber
upstairs.
Temple, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go back upstairs and then head towards west, and then head down that hallway.
And we can close the door here and keep this hidden. That way, if the guy pops out again and he looks threatening, we can be like, "We know where."
Or he's
Think you're looking
watching
for
us right now.
I doubt it. If he was super dead, because he didn't have any spell slots left, as far as we know.
Yeah, no, I
Not
mean,
yet.
like, we heard him say that I got one left, and then he dimension doored.
Okay. Okay, so he's resting right now, essentially, probably.
Yeah.
Up to 500 feet away.
So if he's gonna rest, we should definitely rest.
Yeah,
'Cause
probably.
he got us after we had a few good hits on us. So
But we rest in this room, and then
Yeah.
what?
I still say north. Ella got the note. She's like, go down behind the statue and head that way.
Okay. Moog is on board. Moog will take first watch if we head to a long rest.
Oh, I got first watch. Ella's not letting.
Second watch, then.
That'll get the third.
All right, we're gonna take a
Um,
long rest.
Oh, so you're going to take a long rest in this chamber?
Yes.
Understood. Still
Rowan closes the secret door up the stairs first, though.
understood. Very clever. I was wondering if you guys were going to remember that that you came through a secret door that you could
Well,
probably just close.
the rat dude hasn't found this place because
Yeah.
he's looking for. So close the
And
secret
as-
door.
Yeah. And to clarify, he didn't say anything about the spells he had left. I did. That was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have knowledge of how much.
Yeah, we wouldn't have that
spells he had
knowledge.
left.
It was a bit of metagame.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Um,
you were like saying out loud as
I will
him.
go.
Like you had one last
So
check.
I'll note that is. Are you closing this door as well?
Yeah, in case
Yeah.
he opens it.
I mean, as long as the secret door is closed, it really shouldn't matter. I don't think. At least from him.
And you can also do your hut if you'd like.
Yep, I'm gonna do my hut.
I'll be right back.
Did you wish to scry before you?
I do.
Alright.
I
You've
do.
got time in here, so who would you like to scry upon?
Who do you think I want to scry upon?
Oh, old Nephiron?
Oh, Nephiron.
Let me take a look here. Oh, Nephron, wherefore art thou?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Let me just pull his sheet back up here.
Nephron, you bitch.
Nephron, you asshole, son of a bitch bastard.
You know what? You make Strahd look like a good guy.
I like
feel
him
like-
now.
I feel like I know him well because he's infused so much of his power into
Into your body.
singeing my body that I know him well.
All right, and Scry is a wisdom save, I believe.
I believe so.
Look it back up again because I can't find it. Okay.
Let me find it.
You have
It's a wisdom
You-
saving throw.
yeah, and it'll be a +0 to the, so it'll just be straight up against your spell because
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say you know the target well. You're not good friends with him, but you have met
I
him.
know. I try.
Even
My
with
spell
all of his
save
magic.
is as a cleric is 15.
15. He has magic resistance, so he will be making this wisdom save with advantage.
Oh,
He fails with a +7.
Oh,
Show me where you are, little bitch.
You feel your vision pull back, and it doesn't feel like it has to go very far, but you see a small campfire, some sort of cave, maybe. He's setting down wood, lighting it, keeping warm, and he's studying his spell book currently.
Nerd.
Well, he's preparing his spells for the next day to try and kill us. Does that cave look like it's anywhere near us or anything I can use to figure out where he's at?
You give me a perception check to see.
Okay.
It's kind of in his general area, so let's see if you pick up anything.
Damn it.
A nat 1. That sucks. Well,
Yeah,
no.
it does. She sees nothing.
Wow, you won't even get that information.
Nope.
So yeah, unfortunately,
She just see
you
darkness.
yeah, it's a little dark in the cave. It's a little hard to make anything else out. Yeah. I'm
She's
sorry.
like, he's in the cave. It looks like he's preparing to fight us again. Is probably what he's doing.
well, I don't think there's any caves in here.
I mean,
Got a
we're
secret
inside of a
spot?
mountain. This is kind of a cave.
Yeah, it could be.
True.
Yeah.
There could be
Okay.
a cave at the end of that long hallway. Who knows?
Would this probably be included in my failed perception test? The sensation of you said that he felt like he wasn't very far away. Like,
Yeah, like your vision didn't have to go incredibly far because like when you do your scries, you feel like you're pulled up into
Yeah.
the sky, and your vision is cast far across Barovia. In this instance, it's doesn't go very far up.
okay.
So
All right. I think that's probably all she can get out of that experience.
unfortunately, with nat
Yeah.
1 on the perception,
Yeah, within that one. Mm,
but you do know that he is preparing at the very least.
yeah. Okay.
So you figure
All
you
right.
might be in for round 3 with old Nephara.
All right. She's like, we're going to have to get a really good rest and prepare to fight that little motherfucker. Just so y'all know. So nappy nap hard.
Who was first watch?
Me.
Ella.
All right, and everyone else is resting in here in the lavish hut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this lavish hut just pretty much encases the entire.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
Rowan's leaning against this wall between the mouse and the kingmaker.
All right. Give me a perception check, Ella. Seems pretty quiet during your watch. Keep your eyes out. You don't hear any footsteps or anything. Just the eerie stillness of the Amber Temple. Pretty thankful that you guys doused those flaming skulls, because if you hadn't, they'd be back by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Rowan, do me a favor there, lad, and give me a wisdom save with disadvantage. And Stella's going to have to do the same. Rowan, as you rest, you feel that presence enter your mind from the stone or the amber with the mouths. You hear the voice again. Do you not want to be what you are?
I already am what I am.
But you could be yourself again, better, different, uncursed.
I don't know if he can get angry in a dream, but he gets angry at that. He's just like, I am not cursed.
Are you not?
No.
Then what are you, boy?
I am Rowan. And I have friends that do not see me as cursed.
Your friends will not last much longer. And neither will you.
And I die with them.
Pity. The voice remains quiet.
Give me all you want. You're the one stuck in a rock.
Am I now?
I mean, yes, quite literally, you're in a rock.
Fortunes shifting. Amber breaks. Time is on my side.
Good luck with that.
Good luck. With your... What is it? Would be father.
Rowan grumbles in his sleep. I'll say that maybe that made him grumble so much that he shifted and now is probably leaning against the Kingmaker.
um. So, who is second watch?
Debbie.
Moog.
All right, Mo, give me a perception check.
Oh, baby. That +8 nat 20.
You sit in the still silence, you hear the shifting of your friends around you, keeping a vigilant eye in case maybe Nepheron had an ace up his sleeve and he's coming for you. You are keenly listening out. You do hear the faintest of footsteps echoing. And a faint sound of things moving. A large amount of things. Quite a few things. Like the clattering of many skulls in the distance. You hear doors opening and closing. Do you investigate this or do you remain still?
He investigates it eagerly.
You step out and you hear the echoing of footsteps up the stairs.
He stealthily comes around the corner.
Give me a stealth check, please. You hear the sound of the secret door open, and you hear steps coming down toward you.
He prepares an action. Jesus
As this
Christ.
figure comes into view,
What the?
Oh, hey, sexy.
an individual with jewels lining into their flesh, dead, sunken features, resplendent red robes trimmed with gold. As he comes down and sees you around the corner, what do you do?
That's a fancy looking guy.
He steps out. He says, "Do you mean us harm, foul one?"
A curious way to greet someone.
We've had nothing but death greet us here. Be happy I greet you with a question.
You have a lot of spirit, lad. Be happy I greet you at all.
Moga wakes the group as we have visitors.
I thought I heard a lot of people scurrying about in my temple.
Your temple. Apologize for trespassing. Who are you?
You ask him that question. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Oop, I'm gonna grab this info here.
He's Daddy Thirdstone.
Eh.
He's got to be.
He looks at you with a puzzled look, and he says, I don't quite remember that. I'm afraid. It's been so long.
Moog just repeats his question of, do you mean us harm?
He kind of folds his arms as the rest of you guys are roused awake. You hear this conversation going on in the hallway. Do I mean you harm? A good question. I don't believe I do.
Good. then we have nothing to worry about.
Indeed. You all seem terribly hurt.
Hence my question, friend.
You shouldn't rest in the amber chambers. It is dangerous. Come, I'll take you to the library.
Moog's gonna roll insight on him, if that's okay.
I would
Yeah.
also.
You guys, looking at this, it's an undead figure, so like tells of like facial features are difficult to come across, but you study him very well in the manner with which he presents himself and his general mannerisms, trying to read those instead. He holds himself with an air of like regalness. He's very stately in the way he's posturing. For an undead, he's not like slouching or anything. He's very appropriate posture towards you, and he seems to be not trying to like trick you. You don't like sense a lie coming from him or any sort of malice behind his words. There's just a genuine curiosity as to your presence here and what you read as a genuine invitation to come to his library.
There's
And
amber
when he warns you about sleeping in those chambers, you feel he's very serious about warning you with that.
Yeah, if the rest of them are not roused out of those chambers, Moog, while not turning his back, kind of walks backwards to shout everybody awake and get him out of here.
What the fuck? Are we under attack? She
Nope,
like
nope,
comes a
we're
firebolt
good.
in hand.
No,
We're gonna go to a library.
stand down.
We're going
No.
to a library.
Can't sleep in
Right.
here. It's death.
Mo, you watch Stella flips her hair a little bit and make a charisma save for me real quick.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
She's just strangely beautiful in this light to you for a moment. And you're like, huh.
Moog, like, is stuck at first, and then he's making like eye contact with Stella, and then he just like looks away like as fast as he can, as soon as he can like take control of himself.
Yeah, it's just for a brief moment before you're able to pull away from her gaze. And she's like, raises an eyebrow. What the fuck is this problem? What's going on?
Very odd.
I have no clue.
Moog, perturbed, rouses everybody and says, we're going to a library. It's apparently really fucking dangerous to sleep here.
Library, Rowan. Library.
Yeah, books, Rowan.
Needs the chest.
You like books, don't you? Natari, we're all dead. Let's go get some rest.
Huh?
We're going to a library, Rowan.
Who's telling us to go to a library? And then she stands. Oh,
You watch as this
Hi.
figure rounds the corner. Hello.
A very
Hi.
trustworthy zombie. It's okay.
This is the first time Nat's seen him, so she'll just do, I guess, a perception check, right? Or
You can do either Arcana or Religion as you stare
Religion.
at this undead to try and figure out what he is.
Moog will help her. Well, I don't know if that's available. Moog will also, like, now that you think of it, he's like, what are you?
she'll just guidance herself, so she'll do a 1d4, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So that'll make it a 13.
Moog was so, like, concerned with his intent, he didn't even consider what he is.
You look at this guy, Natari. Sentient undead, obviously, very articulate. You rule out a large number of things that you've run into. But at the top of that list, there's a lot of sentient undead that still have their faculties. I mean, technically, Rowan, in some regards, is one of them.
True. I am not alive.
And you can't pin it down
Okay.
exactly what he might be.
She just looks at him and she goes, I'm sorry, I'm just waking up, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm dreaming or what the fuck is going on, but who are you? Because I found that just randomly following people in this place is not a good idea.
I
Like, what's her name? Like, what are the background?
I apologize. I don't quite remember my name. I know that I have overseen this temple for quite some time. I heard much noise recently, and I can only imagine you are the ones who destroyed my security.
Security. Is that what you mean by that, Arcanoloth?
He looks at you with a questioning look, and Konoloth, no. I enchanted a series of skulls to protect the halls of this temple.
There's an
Oh,
Arcanoloth chasing us throughout this temple.
If you can help me, perhaps I can help you deal with it. I am looking for a specific book in my library. If you can help me find it, I should be able to solve this Arcanoloth problem for you.
It is your library. Why can you not find it?
I have forgotten where many of the books are.
You forget.
Specifically, my spell book is what I see.
Oh my god, library. Oh my god, books. Ron's hyperventilating.
You forget a great many things.
He kind of, you see, he brings up a hand and he has these very nice rings on his hand. Just kind of like rubs his forehead a bit. It is troubling to forget so much.
I can empathize with you, friend.
But please, come out of there and let us go to the library. I assure you, it will be much warmer and safer there.
Rowan just assumes that this is the Lich because he was told there was a Lich here. And he's like, all right, Mr. Lich. As far as Arcanolith problem, we'd probably just set a trap here because he's definitely looking for that Amber Kingmaker case right over there.
Indeed, once I can find my spellbook, I'll be able to recall exactly the spells I need to do such a thing.
what does your spell book look like? Do you know?
And you see him pause a moment. Well, what does it look like? And he begins to think. Can't quite recall.
Rowan pulls out the extra spellbook that he has from his pack. So, like this one.
He looks at it, and do you hand it to him?
Sure.
He grabs the book from you, and he begins to move through the pages. No, but this is the book of a very powerful wizard. And you see he starts to read spells in it.
When Nat saw the spell book that Nephron was reading, did she actually see the book or be able to identify it?
That's
could
the
she describe it to
information
this dude?
you did not get because you got a nat 1.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what I was trying to get at. I'm like, would she have seen it well enough? Okay.
Yeah, there was information to glean in that scene, but unfortunately,
Yeah. I'm sure I'll get
You
a nat
see,
20 on opening a door or something.
To your insight, Moog, or you when he was talking about, it's a safe place? Is that what you were inciting?
Yes, indeed. His library being a safe place.
He appears to be telling you the truth, from what you can tell. And he intently reads a few pages, and then he goes, which one of these relics was the Arcanoloth looking for?
Rowan points. This one right here.
And he kind of strides by with the spell book and says, "Excuse me, ladies."
Oh, okay.
And Stella also comes out. He walks up and reading from the spell book, he crafts runes in the air, and you see as he places a glyph of warding on the stone. And he goes, "He's in for a nasty surprise if he goes there," and closes the book. Walks back to Rowan and hands it back to him.
Well,
Thank
at
you.
least it was of some use to you.
Yes. Should he, and I'll also warn you, anyone else touch that, they will be subject to a disintegration spell, so be careful.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch those again. They speak weird things.
And make an Arcana check for me, Rowan.
11s.
Yeah, with an 11, he studied that book extremely quickly and was able to cast an extremely high-level spell out of it fast. Usually it takes long study, but you get the idea maybe this was a spell he already knew and was reminded of it.
Mm.
Moog just asked him out of sheer probability, are you a lich?
I believe that's what I've become.
Understood. Thank you for being honest.
I have no reason to lie to you. I understand you were lost here, and running into flame skulls is a troublesome thing. I have plenty of skulls to make more.
If you are a lich, do you understand your simulacrum?
A phylactery, you mean?
Yes. Sorry.
Yes, I'm not sure where that is either. You see a troubled look on his face.
Moog is not asking where it is. He's asking if he is aware that for his existence to be valid, that he must have one.
Of course, it is part of the process. The secrets to which can be gleaned in this very temple, should you desire it. This is a place of learning, after all. Come, everyone. And he starts to lead you upstairs.
Oh, I guess we're going?
Well, beans.
We're going.
Okay, we're going.
All right. You guys follow the Lich. Let me gather you up. Did you think you'd be following a Lich around?
Obviously.
Did we think we were following the arch nemesis around? No, we didn't.
Arch nemesis. No, this is a nice guy.
All right. Let me go ahead and
This guy could be my new dad.
exactly the route here. You guys are taken into this main chamber here. You come past the statue. You see he waves a hand, a door appears, and you see stairs leading up.
Okay.
I'll say while we pass that statue, Rowan would ask him, "What is that a statue of?"
Or was.
Yeah,
I
or was.
touched it at one point, but I'm afraid I've forgotten. Yeah, I think I wrote it down somewhere.
In your book.
Likely. He leads you upstairs. Go ahead and move you guys there. I'm gonna reload this page for myself because it's doing that thing when I copy paste and everything breaks.
You said these ones go up, correct?
Yep, from the main floor. He leads you up these stairs. You see another wall. He waves a hand. Another secret door appears. It opens.
Hmm.
And you see a fine parlor room ahead of you that he walks into and has a seat down. And let me describe this room proper. Close that, don't need that anymore. You see a stone library with 20-foot high walls and 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. Covering the ceiling is a fresco that depicts angels being set ablaze in hell. A black marble railing encloses a gold marble staircase that spirals gently down a 30-foot wide, 30-foot deep shaft to the north. Against the gray walls stand 6 10-foot tall black marble bookcases. On their shelves are hundreds of well-preserved tomes. Embroidered rugs, chairs, and lit candelabras fill the southern half of this room. As he takes a seat and says, "Please, have a seat." Atari, do you enter the room?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at my notes real quick.
No worries.
Yep.
He waves his hand, the door closes and seals. This is a much better place to rest, so please, make yourselves comfortable. And if you can search these books at some point, see if you find my spell book.
Does it like have your name on it? Like it says, Skippy's spellbook?
If it does, that would be very helpful.
Okay. Do you remember anything? Like what it looked like? You know that Arcana Lost was looking at a spellbook, but it was like I saw him and then this big mote of dust flew in front of my eyes and I couldn't see anything else.
He kind of rubs his chin and says, I don't think I've seen that creature before, so I doubt he has my book.
He's pretty sneaky though.
Well, if he does have it, hopefully he dies to that glyph and I can claim my book from his corpse. Or
Okay.
the ashes left of what would be a corpse.
Is the Omega or the Omega sigil real from the art?
Where?
So on the Lich icon, the token, he has an Omega symbol on his forehead.
Yes.
Is that something that's real, or is that just?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay. Is Moga's wondering to the Lich? He's asking him if there's any runes that are similar between his book and himself. It seems as if it was a magical rune implanted in him.
I'm not sure what you mean exactly.
Moog points to the symbol on his forehead. He's wondering if that is also apparent on his spellbook.
He feels his forehead and goes, I haven't seen my face in a long time.
Rowan walks over
I was gonna say,
and
someone has a
produces a mirror.
Someone has
He
a mirror.
has several.
We have all these mirrors.
Does anyone have a mirror they got from Beildress Mercantile, perhaps? You have a strange amount of mirrors. And he looks into the mirror and he goes, And he thinks, yes. The book should bear this symbol, I believe. It
Okay,
looks
guys.
familiar.
We're looking for the Omega symbol on a book.
I would hate to impose on you to do it immediately. If you wish to finish resting, you may.
Uh, well, we came here with a sort of a purpose. You wouldn't happen to. Rowan begins to describe a stone similar to the other two we found already. Around here anywhere?
Ah, yes. I recall the stone. Where did I put it?
Where
Well,
did I put
we
it?
were
He
told the Lich
says.
had the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I just forget these
Alas,
details.
I can't recall.
And neither can he.
He strokes his chin. It's somewhere here. I know I put it away somewhere safe.
Mo
Would it
goes,
be
I
down the
empathize.
stairs?
Yeah. It's like I empathize a deer amount with you.
Hmm. You look down over those stairs and you see let me at the bottom of those stairs it appears there is a chamber and you see the same amber glow coming from some sarcophagi down there that you can make out. It's a much larger chamber. There's one to the west, to the south, to the east. And you see what appears to be several crates, like wooden crates down there, 6 in total.
Small crates, large crates,
Large crates.
long crates, short crates.
Uh, Probably about
Are
4
they
feet tall.
coffin sized?
No, they're like box crates. They're like 4x4.
Hmm. Oh, hold on a second. Are they the similar sized crates in the coffin maker's house?
Give me a history check. Very much so.
Yep.
Mm.
He pops in and he's just like, "Hey, did you got something in them crates down there?"
Crates.
Yeah, down here in this room that's glowing of amber.
Ah, yes. Someone came by, delivered them. I can't recall who.
He wouldn't happen to look regal or like, you know, maybe, be a vampire.
He thinks, um, and give me. Are you looking towards him?
Yes, I am.
Anyone who's looking at him, give me an insight check.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Whoa, with the
Give me
good roll.
sight beyond sight.
Natari and Moog, you look at this man who's trying desperately to remember a face. And you see he winces a bit and kind of grabs his head like he gets a headache. Something was done to him that made him forget who brought those.
Okay.
Great.
Do you ever see, like, does anybody ever come visit you in this temple, or are you just always kind of fighting off people?
I often leave this library and find the unfortunate remains of people who've come here unprepared. I don't often meet with people, I don't think.
Have you ever met the lord of this land,
What land are we in?
Barovia?
He strokes his chin again.
What land did you think we were in?
Uh, what was the name of that place? begins to think. Almost like a Winnie the Pooh thinking face.
Oh, bother. Oh, bother.
If there's an opportunity, Moog asks him if he knows the devil in this land. Knows of the devil in this land.
I'm afraid I don't quite recall.
Frustrated, he says, "You don't recall much, friend."
If I could just get my book, I could sort out my muddled mind.
Who addled your mind, friend? You seem wholesome.
I don't recall. He says, kind of annoyed, like not at you, but at the
Right.
fact of it.
Yeah. Moog is also annoyed at the fact of it, so he shares his frustration.
Rowan comes up and he puts his hand on the guy's shoulder. He's like, "It's all right."
And he looks at you, Rowan, and he says, this place, this temple, you said a lord of a land. He shakes his head. So aggravating, it's so close to me. What was it again?
Is Rowan aware of magical means of memory wiping?
Give me an Arcana check.
11. Damn, 11s!
It probably exists. You can't think of anything specific. Magic's crazy, though.
Magic do be cray. But he looks at everyone else in the room. He's like, "You remember those crates in the Oppenmaker's house?" Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the same
ones
type of
upstairs?
crates. Yeah, the ones that killed Father Lucian. The devil crates.
Oh, great.
Stella looks at you, Rowan, and goes, wait, what killed Father Lucian? Devil crates? And I need you to make a charisma save for me.
All of us are just Rowan.
All of my plus 0 is.
You have a briefest moment of a strange feeling when Stella speaks to you, but you kind of shake it off.
Does Natari notice this? Because this is the second time she's done this, and Natari's not too far away from her.
What's your passive insight?
14.
14? I would say probably not with a 14.
Okay.
But Rowan goes, "Well, not the crates themselves, but things that burst out of them." Which I can only assume were spawn of sorts.
Well, that's troubling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've got booby trap crates downstairs.
Well, if I can get my spell book, I'm sure I can deal with that as well.
All right, so we have to find your spell book.
I mean, you can use the loner if you want.
But it's not his spell book.
I mean, it helped him before. Sort of.
You watch, he looks down. And then he looks back up at you all again and goes, welcome to my library. Who are all of you?
Oh, Lord.
Finding Dory all over again.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mo can't sleep. He starts.
We're in the movie Memento.
Mm-hmm.
He asks the Lich, "Is it safe to assume that your spellbook is not among your shelves in your library?"
He looks around and he says, Oh, yes, I lost my book. I can't recall if I looked in here, though. Did I?
Fred.
Don't worry, we'll be helping you look for it.
Moog ushers Rowan and Ella and Nataria and Stella to the corner over here.
Oops, sorry.
He basically says to the four of them, he's like, "This guy's not going to remember where the fuck his book is. We have no
Not
idea what he's
not
going to
until we
do
get him
when
his
he
book.
gets it." Yeah, we have no idea what he's going to do once he gets it. Do we really want to give this guy his book?
I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
He's got the
Listen,
gym.
somebody put this crates downstairs full of what I'm guessing are monsters. And Cass probably is the reason this guy can't remember who he is in the first place. So probably enemy. Enemy of our enemy. CLV.
All right. Just saying. This guy's a wild card,
I mean,
regardless.
everything in Brewery has been so far.
Looks at Stella with wild magic. Yep.
Moog
She looks
also.
Stella
also
looks
nervously.
at you, Ella, and smiles. And can you make a charisma save for me?
Are you kidding me?
Why?
Okay, did she touch anything in here?
No, she failed her wisdom save.
You just get that feeling like that damn smile.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Sorry. I love Anastrasya. And I give her a nice little pat. But damn.
What?
And I
The
walk
fuck are
away.
you talking about? Weirdo.
Ella, because she took first watch and has not, like, slept yet, finds a very comfy chair and snuggles up and is like, guys, we gotta get this long rest because Rat Boy is coming for us.
Would Rowan remembers being spoken to in his dreams, right? But in the brief nap he had? Or does he not
Yeah.
remember?
You recall.
So he asked Stella, did you have a weird dream in the short rest we got?
I have a weird dream.
Yeah. While we were in that room? Because I did. One of the stones was talking to me. Do you remember anything talking to you?
She has a bit of a puzzled look on her face, and she says, I don't think so. Why?
Just ask him. Because I had one. I wanted to make sure it was just me.
She shrugs.
So, question, buttboard, when these things that Moog or at this point Ella has noticed about Stella, does it feel magical or does it feel just like a weird humanoid impulse?
Desire.
I'd say that would require an insight check to determine if you are kind of like Natari can't make it because she hasn't experienced it.
Does Moog
But
notice this interaction between Ella and Stella?
Yeah, you were right next to him. I'd say you would have noticed it.
I literally said, I'm in love with Anastrasya.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
you
like
said that
patted
out
her
loud,
on the
okay.
shoulder and walked away, and still
That's okay. My bad.
like with a clear look of confusion on Stella's face.
Yeah, that's why Moog is like, it's odd. It's a very confusing situation. He incited poorly.
Ella just didn't realize how beautiful she was.
You're looking at her, Moog, and your eyes catch hers again, and she kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow and make another charisma save. You just feel like you should just drop it. whatever it is. Like, she's too nice. Why would you question her?
That's what Moog feels?
Yeah.
Alright, he drops it.
Ella is lingering though, and she like looks back real quick, like, man, I really did not realize how beautiful she snuggles up.
Oh, she's like, what are you guys doing?
The Lich kind of looks around and goes, I've been rude. Would you all like something to drink?
I am good. I'm already so tired. I'm going to close my eyes now.
Very well.
Moog thinks the Lich is still suspiciously nice.
Roland, you have a kitchen in here?
I have a room. Do you need something?
Well, I'm a peculiar sort. I don't know if you can get what I need.
Well, come with me. Let's see what I have. He walks over to this wall. He waves a hand. The door appears.
Okay.
He's
Alright,
just
guys.
humming.
Let me fall
He's
into the
walking.
kitchen.
Waves his hand. See, he kind of comes out. There's like a desk that he kind of walks over and then comes into this room and looks around.
No problem at all.
Muscle memory Lich.
And he looks around this room and he goes, what did we come in here for?
Oh, I'm assuming this is your kitchen or your larder or whatever.
Oh. He looks at the room and you see in this room, it's a 15-foot high room containing trappings of royalty, ornate furniture, exquisite rugs and tapestries, and a decorative statuary. Everywhere you look, you see this room. The beauty of the decor is undone by the thick dust and cobwebs. Standing in the center of the room, actually, you've already met him. Red pinpoints of light burn in his eyes. That's a description of him. But yeah, you see a very well-appointed room. It's funny when you meet people out of order in these modules. But yeah, he looks around and he goes, this is my bedroom. I believe I have some food. He goes to a cupboard and begins to reach into it. And he goes, You smell something rotted on the inside. As apparently, it's not any good anymore, I'm afraid.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't find it much use, even if it were good.
He just kind of looks around the room. Goes,
I'll look with them. Because it looks like it's been a while since you've been in here.
yes. He starts looking around. Could you help me? I've lost my spell book.
Yeah, he's humoring him at this point. He just starts looking around.
Give me an investigation check in this room.
Oh, that rolled over a 20 and an 18.
The Lich is helping you, so you've got advantage.
Oh, cool. Please not. Oh, what is an 11?
All right. Meanwhile, what are you guys doing in this room?
Sleeping.
Moog asks Stella directly if she's trying to charm people. Just flat
What?
question. Are you magically trying to charm people?
No.
Moog's gonna insight that answer.
Go for it. She seems confused as to the question and slightly offended.
Does she seem like she's telling the truth?
Near to as you can tell, yeah.
All right, cool. And he's like, all right, Yeah, that's all I needed. He walks away.
You guys are being fucking weird. I'm gonna, I don't know, sit over here.
Natari overhears their conversation and she mind links to Moog and was like, "Did you sense any of our those strange powers, those beings in that other room, or do you sense them now?"
Moog responds, and he's like, "No, I felt the revulsion from the power within my chest in that room. Nothing else. Nothing attracting me towards any of those powers within the Ember."
And then what about now in this room? Do you feel anything?
Moog looks within himself and he sees if he feels anything.
I'm checking right now.
And Natari will too. What was that we had to do?
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah. Natari, you don't feel anything in this specific room. Moog, you feel a presence beneath you. Not very far away. Just down these stairs, in fact. Calling towards you.
Moog relays that to Natari. He says, "My power is pulling me down these stairs. I don't want to go, but it's where it wants me to go."
Okay. I think that we would probably nap before we go explore on that one, because you look like you're half dead, even more so than you usually do.
Where does your violet star pull you towards?
Nowhere right now. This room is empty of it.
All right. Moog also finds a small spot to rest. Hopefully regain some HP.
Right. You guys settle down to start to rest. Rowan, as you are searching through this room with the Lich, you come across a newer book. One that doesn't quite match the dustiness of the decor is set into a bookshelf here on the northern wall.
Bloop. Looks that.
You look and you see a tome that has some sort of locking mechanism on it, but it is opened and unlocked.
Is it still kind of dusty? Just looks newer.
Yeah, it's a little dusty, but not nearly as dusty as everything else in here.
Does it have his symbol on it?
You'd have to pull the book out.
He pulls it out.
You pull the book out, and a crumpled up piece of paper falls to the floor, and you look at the book. The book does not have his symbol on it, and it has many pages torn out of it.
He picks up the thing that fell.
Yeah, you pull up that piece of paper and you see a note with very familiar handwriting on it. And I will send it to you now. While he's reading that, the rest of you guys are just kind of hunkering down for a nap.
Monk's already asleep.
Hmm. And he'll kind of just and then
Find something.
yes, I found this rather misplaced book. It would seem much newer than what the rest of the room appears to be. It unfortunately does not appear to be a spell book.
He strokes his chin and goes, Someone left it here. I don't
Apparently
remember
so.
who they were.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't suspect you would.
That's what you find in this room currently.
He gently cracks open the book as well, just to see what's in there.
You look into the book. There are many pages torn out of it. The contents of the book are in a different set of handwriting that you find familiar. The handwriting of one Theobald.
I had a suspicion. Yeah.
The best you can read from what's left in the book is just not notes, but like little journal entries of days at sea. But there's not much information to be gleaned from it. Just going to places, provisioning the ship. That's all that's left in the book, anyway.
He looks at this book. And then he checks the note again, seeing the name that he saw. He's just like, Theobald, what have you done?
Lich sees some trepidation on your face and puts a hand on your shoulder. Are you all right?
No, but I suspect nobody here in Barovia is.
Barovia. That's right. Cursed land. Prison. They feed off him. And he starts to walk away.
Or just takes one glance around the room more, just looking at all age and mildew and stuff before leaving.
Yep. And you watch as the Lich sits down in a chair. He goes, so many guests today. I wonder if they'll help me find my book later.
Rowan will take a blank piece of paper and be like, he'll just write down, you have 5 guests. The Arcanoloth is evil, but you've already set a trap for it. And yes, we're here to help you look for your book. And he sets a note on that table, just in case.
So
A note for
where
you.
he put his disintegration trap. That's probably a
Yeah.
kind thing to do for him.
Yeah, yeah. I tell him, you did this. Don't touch that one.
You all begin to finish a long rest here inside of this library within the Amber Temple. As promised to you all, this is a place of knowledge. You need only find it. We'll see what truths you might uncover next time, as that will be the end of our session. Recap.
Ready spaghetti.
Oh, I am also ready, spaghetti.
Very well.
It's the chocolate starfish.
Chocolate starfish.
Starfish?
I have no idea what that means. Now I'm gonna have to Google
I
it.
also,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
like I feel like I have to
Have to
Google
add-
this now.
Chocolate starfish. Dear Dr. Google, tell me what that means.
Oh, it's a song. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And the hot
From
dog
with-
flavor.
I remember that song.
Guys, Theobald's kind of a bitch.
A little bit. A lot bit.
My note literally says Crafty falls through a hole and triggers initiative.
Excellent.
This would be
Go ahead
episode
and
number 3522 of where Crafty stumbles and gets an initiative.